Ivan, you feel a chill, and you look, and you call the rest, and they all come to look as well. So
Can't believe.
as you all move forward to see what Ivan sees, you look down the passageway, and you see the air. It's very chilly where you're at, and that seems to be emanating from the hall to your west, or the aisle to your west. There's a cloud of vapor that begins to shimmer along the nearby shelves. It grows thicker around a nondescript leather-bound book. The mist suddenly coalesces into the vague form of a young woman, translucent spirit, wearing a servant's uniform and bearing the symbol of a tree outlined by a rising sun on her shoulder. So here's a picture of your figure. Picture of her up close. No. So I'll just blow this one up for you. So that's what she looks like. And she is semi-transparent. She weeps aloud. Tears are running down her cheeks. She opens her mouth as if to speak, which reveals to you all that her tongue is gone. Moaning in anguish, she reaches toward you. Then the mist shreds away to nothing, and the spirit fades. The mist kind of pulls back into the book it seemed to have come from. The spirit's gone. Jotaro, you recognize that crest that you saw. It's the crest of a family in Waterdeep, the Yellowcrest family. You remember something about some sort of murder or something like that having to do with that family, but you don't know much about it. What do you guys want to do?
That lady needs help, and Burrich is going to wander towards where she was and look around.
So the book that all the mist coalesced into looks like, there's a picture of it right here. It's got the same crest as she had on your uniform. It's bound in leather. It's got brass corner fittings, an intricately carved brass clasp, but no lock or anything, so it's easy enough to open.
Jotaro assumes that this is the exact book that he was sent to find.
You're probably right, Jotaro. The book's title
points and says, "It's a book."
The book's title is on the first page, and it's handwritten. It is Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor is the title. It's clear that all of the pages were once blank in this book, and only a handful of them at the end remain blank. The rest are filled with handwriting that starts out very crude, but then slowly becomes more elegant, hinting that it was produced by a person learning to write. And then once their writing kind of got good, like dozens of pages into the book, it starts in with a diary. You want to peruse the book and see what the diary is about?
Absolutely.
They're a mixture of, well, first of all, exercises, drawings, reminiscences. The early pages, just repetitions of the name Sarah written over and over. There's lists of household chores, there's pending activities, shopping lists, and names. And that all takes up a full third of the book. So the diary begins a third in, and it becomes a first-hand account, written in common, of the life of Sarah. Sarah describes herself as a servant in the Waterdeep Manor of Lord Vialis Yellowcrest and Lady Maria Yellowcrest. The diary entries are not on consecutive pages, and most are undated. In addition to writing about her daily obligations and life in the manor, she wrote about Lady Maria, who came from a poor family and seemed to empathize with Sarah's own lack of education. And Lady Maria's genuine affection for Sarah led her to teach the young servant to write, which Sarah credits Lady Maria for in her book. In fact, Sarah says that Lady Maria gave her this book. The last entries of the diary, as you're kind of flipping through it quickly, are dated just over 5 years before today, and they change in tone as Sarah begins to worry about the strange conduct of Lord Yellowcrest and his habit of spending too much time with ancient books in his study. The final diary entry reads, put this in chat, I stole close to Lord Vialis today and saw that he had chalked a circle marked with strange runes across the floor of his study. A puddle spread within the circle and appeared to me as a bubbling blood. Lord Vialis stood next to it, motionless, one of his vile books in hand, and muttered something I could not hear. I slipped away quickly, though I fear he might have heard me this time. I have never been so scared, but I must tell Lady Maria what I have seen. I must. That was the last entry in the diary. Oops. Then there's a sketch. It shows a monstrous creature with a bulbous head, long arms, tentacles for legs, and multifaceted eyes. Below the sketch of this creature is a sketch of a ruin-marked circle. Unfortunately, none of you are skilled in Arcana to be able to tell anything about what that ruin-marked circle might mean. So, a thorough study of this book grants you more information. You also know you've heard about murders of the Yellowcrest Manor, and some study in the library in general could gain you that info. Some more details about that. And lastly, that sketch of that creature, it's actually sketched on a book. It's an image on the cover in an old tome that Lord Vialis was reading. And some diligent research in Candlekeep might turn up what that tome was, because there's no better place in the realms to find a book.
We should look for those things. Birch is happy to offer help and guidance. And
Okay, so Birch, you're going to go look for the book.
yes, but
Ivan,
he would love to have a helper.
what do you want to do?
Yes. So I would suggest to try to connect all the information that we gather from the books to understand if something bad could have happened because of all these creatures and the strange marks that you were drawing.
Okay, you could research or read the book more. You could try to find the book that she drew. You could try and find the information on the circle she drew. You could try and find information about the murders.
Okay, I would like to take the book because Ivan is not very smart on research, but it's smart in intuition more than this. So I try to go and look at the book closely.
Okay, so you're going to peruse Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor in detail. Jotaro, how about you?
So Jotaro is going to first tell Yvonne that don't take that book. I need it. But then he's going to kind of hop around the library looking for the picture.
Okay, so you and Burke are both looking for the picture.
Guidance on Jotaro and helper action.
Marcus, what would you like to do?
I'll follow Ivan.
Okay. All right, let me tell you what you and Ivan find as you're going through the Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor book in great detail. You find that Yellowcrest Manor stands in the city of Waterdeep, and you have directions to it. You can find it. It's in Delzorn Street in North Ward, and you'll be able to find it no problem if you want to head there and see what's going on there. You find out that Lord Vialis and Lady Maria had 2 sons named Malik and Janice, and 1 daughter named Tiana. The family owned several tanneries and shoemaking shops in Waterdeep, but most of its wealth was inherited on Maria's side. You find Lord Vialis, his closest business associate was an elf named Farrell. And you guys can type these names, or I can type these names in for you, and you can add more notes. So you got Farrell is a business associate. He visited Lord Vialis about every 5 days. And then you find that Sarah, who wrote the book, had a romantic relationship with a young squire named Becken, who lived close to Yellowcrest Manor in Waterdeep. You even get the name of the streets. You'd probably be able to find that if you wanted to. So business associate Farrell visits the businesses every 5 days. Vialis is the father, the owner of the businesses. And then you guys are looking. This is Burke and Jotaro. You're looking for this book she sketched. And you do, with diligent research, find, this takes you guys, you guys that peruse the Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor, this takes like a day, most of a day, and you guys searching for this other book most of a day. You find references and other works to the book whose cover matches the sketch that Sarah made. It's a book called, spelled Retribution wrong, Retribution of the Ancients. It's not in Candlekeep, but several of the Avowed know it by reputation and warn you that it is a dark work of ritual magic, and its contents potentially deadly in the wrong hands.
Oh,
right.
This is definitely the book that I need to take back to the Sealy Court.
So, after about a day's research, you guys find that out. You can still research if you want more information, the circle she drew, and details about the murders. Would you guys like to research that before you launch into action?
I want to see if I can cajole the Avowed into helping with that research.
Yeah, you do. One of the Avowed recognizes the circle as part of a ritual casting of the Contact Other Plane spell.
Oh.
And that the runes are tied to an entity from the outer planes, one they can't specify. They don't know for sure who, but it seems he was trying to summon something from the outer planes. And then researching the murders at Yellowcrest Manor, you find that Lord Yellowcrest, Vialis Yellowcrest, was away from Waterdeep on business and then returned to find his wife, his sons, and his daughter, and all the servants brutally murdered. He was shocked into a deep depression by the tragedy. He left Waterdeep to be alone with his grief. Rumors spread, seemingly by members of the city guard, after investigating the murder scene, hinted that some sort of cult activity was happening, but details of the killing were never revealed. No suspects were ever identified or charged. The family had a good reputation, but no hint of personal or public impropriety, and yeah, that's the extent of it. So you've read everything you can about the book. You know where Yellowcrest Manor is. You could go check it out. You'd want to probably hop on a boat from Candlekeep up to Waterdeep. Is a couple days travel by boat, a couple weeks by foot or horse. You know where Imar Street is, where Sarah's young squire named Becken lived.
I'm a sailor. I can get ship's passage for the party.
There you go.
Jataro's down. He is
Okay.
now convinced, as though he has the attention span of a rabbit, that Retribution of the Ancients is the book he was actually sent to find.
Can
Oh,
we
no.
take this? Can we copy or take the book by Sarah?
You may take the book by Sarah. Oh, and when you asked the avowed that, I assume Burrick, right?
Yes.
And when you mention the name of Sarah, Sarah appears again. The avowed is surprised and steps back and says, yeah, you can take the book. But Sarah's there in your midst again after you said her name. The avowed is left
Burrich
you.
waves to her, says, "Hi, Sarah. I'm Burrich. I'm here to help."
She, everyone make a wisdom insight check for her. You can all easily see that she's pretty anguished. That's clear to all of you. Burrick, you can kind of follow her intentions. She can't talk. She can mumble, with no tongue, but she's pointing to the book and indicating passages for you to look at. And
Does so.
following her lead, you gain a little bit more insight. It seems that she's trying to tell you that Lord Vialis is the murderer. And it was a dark ritual. She's like making motions of, her throat, her tongue being cut out, her being stabbed, and then pointing to Lord Vialis in the book, pointing to the sketches that she has of the circle and of the tome that Jotaro's here to get, the Retribution of the Ancients.
Possible to cast guidance on a ghost.
What was that?
Possible to cast guidance on a ghost to make her more easy to understand.
You're following pretty well.
Okay.
It is possible. You definitely could and do. The book that Sarah observed Vialis reading, she's indicating to you that's the source of the evil. That's the source of the ritual. She points to the description of the bodies of Maria and the children, Malik and Janice and Tiana, and she's indicating that they have not been laid to rest yet, and they should be buried in hollowed ground, she says, or indicates. But she doesn't, and you can't get out of her where those remains might be. But she's certain, very insistent that Lord Vialis would.
Birch asks, "Are you under a curse, Sarah?"
She's not. She's just very, very agitated in an anguished state of mind. And that's about all the information you guys can get out of her. You did really good with your 25 insight check.
He does his best to comfort her and assure her that they will make things right.
Okay. You hop on the boat the next day. Sarah disappears shortly after, showing you all these things. Bert gets you guys passage on a ship, leaving from Candlekeep to Waterdeep the next day. Got a map here of your arrival at Waterdeep. So shown off the bottom of the map is Baldur's Gate, and Candlekeep is even to the south of this map. You travel up to Waterdeep, which is right there. You come to this great metropolitan city. I'm not sure who of you all have been there, but where do you want to head to first?
Well,
We think that this book, the Dark Ritual book, is at the Yellowcrest Manor.
You know where Yellowcrest Manor is. You know where the street of Sarah's romantic relationship, young squire, is. It's Imar Street. And
let's go to him.
so you can do Yellowcrest Manor or him, your choices.
Let's go see Becken.
What's the benefit of seeing him first?
He might be able to shed some light on the way things happen with Sarah.
And if we die in Yellowcrest Manor, we're unlikely to be able to see him after.
Taro is impatient to go find the book, but he'll go along if the party feels like that's best.
Okay. So, you guys travel through Waterdeep looking for this person, asking people on the street near Imar Street. Once you get onto the street, they point you to a small little home, which you think is just a few blocks away from the manor as well. And they seem to be well spoken of Sir Veccan. Sir Veccan of the Broken Horn, they know him as. So, he lives here in this building on the corner, and the front door is like right there.
Do we get any of them to explain why he is of the Broken Horn?
Yeah. He went on a well-known sortie against a bandit lord south of Neverwinter, and after the fight, his horned helm was nearly cloven in two during the fight. A year ago, he returned to Waterdeep to live with his father, and he's since retired from adventuring.
And then Sarah died.
Sarah died 5 years ago.
Ah, got it.
It was after she died that he threw himself into adventuring, probably to forget her.
Got it. Who is our charismatic member of the party?
Ivan's the highest, Jotaro's second, Marcus is third.
Well, I'll let them start the conversation then.
You guys gonna knock
Go
on
right
the door?
ahead.
You gonna knock on the door?
Sure.
Okay. A man comes to the door. He looks like this. I'll blow him up big here for you. Get a picture of him. There is Veccan. So Veccan is heavily scarred, but seems to have a pleasant disposition. He says, hello. What can I do for you?
Who has the highest charisma?
Ivan's the highest persuasion.
Go ahead, Ivan.
Okay, so I will try to talk with him. Hello? Yes. So we make a long travel to see you. Can we get inside the house?
Of course. Please come inside. How far have you come?
We are coming from Candlekeep. We are coming from Candlekeep. We arrived by boat. It was my first cruise here.
That is a long expedition. Have we adventured together before? None of you
Yes.
probably have.
Yeah, but I did yes anyway. So in
Yes.
order to please.
What was your name
to
again? He
follow
asked you?
It's worth.
Ivan's also the best at deception.
That's the
So
way
he
to go.
invites you all to sit down at the table. He gets you guys some tea to drink. And then once you're all kind of settled in, he says, so why have you come to visit me?
So maybe you may have heard about a manor called Yellowcrest.
You can see him visibly get a little bit down as soon as he hears that. He says, yeah, I've heard of that manor.
Yes. So we read some story in Candlekeep and we were curious if you could tell us something more about what has happened in that manor.
Why do you want to know?
Because yes, you know, I had a relative that once there was doing the servant, and I think that something bad happened to her.
You had a relative who was a servant there too? Yeah. Well, the servants were all interred in the public cemetery. That's probably where they ended up, in Waterdeep, City of the Dead. But the remains of Lady Maria and her children, they were not. I remember Lord Vialis wanting his wife and children to be interred near his new home so that he never had to return to Waterdeep, he said. I'm sorry if you haven't heard that happened to them.
I was thinking that something so bad. You know, I was living up in the north, very, very far in the north, so I lose contact with them. But I'm very curious about this Lord Vialis. He's still around?
No, he went somewhere in the country. I don't know for sure where. I didn't keep track of their whereabouts or his whereabouts after things happened. And could you all make a wisdom insight check for me? Let you know if you sense anything.
I was about to ask. Yes, thank you.
Tara is very distracted.
Yep.
Okay, none of you sense anything that he's hiding. You can definitely sense he's sad about being reminded of Yellowcrest, but he's not hiding anything from you. He generally does not know where Lord Vialis is, you don't think?
You seem sad, mister. Did something bad happen?
Yeah, the murders happened.
Yeah. Seems like that could make you sad.
Oh, how did that happen?
He just described
Bird has no... Yeah. You said that the people were buried except for the lord's family who he took with him.
Right.
Well, what killed them?
I don't know.
Where were they killed?
I don't know. You might want to go visit Yellowcrest Manor.
Do you know anything about a book called Retribution of the Ancients?
No, I've never heard of such a book.
Do you know a person named Sarah?
But that, you can see him become very visibly grim. And he says, yes, she was one of the servants.
She said she knows you.
Yes, we were going to be married.
Birch is obviously 5.
You can see tears kind of welling up in his eyes. He's trying to
Speaking
hold
in the
back.
present tense about her. She thought you were very special. Do you know anyone who we should talk to find out more about how she was killed?
I would go to Yellowcrest Manor. Why
Well,
all this
Jadar-
interest in her death?
Well, she wants to rest.
What do you mean she wants to rest? Have you talked
She's
to her?
not. She can't talk.
Yeah, she doesn't have a tongue anymore.
He shoots you a horrible, grim look.
Don't say that.
That's true. But don't worry. We're going to lay her to rest and recover that book. Maybe not in that order.
Why is she a ghost?
He was killed by something unholy.
What do you mean? Who's
Well,
responsible
I
for
think-
this?
We don't know yet. But
When
she
you find
thinks-
out, you tell me, and I will have
She-
my vengeance.
We'll probably
She-
end up killing them on the way.
If you
Well-
don't, tell me.
Okay.
vengeance is a very powerful feeling.
So that's
But
about all he knows for you
If we
guys.
do get vengeance on your behalf, you can owe us one.
No. I want to kill him. You'll owe me one if you kill him before I do.
If we let you kill him first, will you owe us one then?
Nope. This isn't the Feywild,
think
Bunny
you-
Rabbit.
I think you've dealt. I think you've dealt with the Fae before. I like the cut of your jib, sir.
Yep. You can see his old helmet with its shattered horn hanging above the fireplace hearth. He's definitely an old adventurer. Maybe spent 2 or 3 years adventuring, which for most campaigns would make him 20th level, but he's not quite that.
Birch looks at the helmet and he reaches up. Can he reach it?
No, just out of reach, Birch.
Can he climb up to it?
Yep. While you're
He
climbing up,
climbs to it.
Filch, you come in?
Yeah, Filch.
All right. Filch catches up with you
silently comes
guys.
up to the door.
Yeah. So to catch you up, Filch, they found a book in Candlekeep. There was a ghost associated with the book. The ghost claims to have been murdered by a noble here in Waterdeep. This man that they're talking to now was her boyfriend before she was murdered. He doesn't know the noble killed her. He seems to indicate that the noble's no longer around, but you can go to the noble's house and see if you can find any more information there.
Sounds good. And it sounds like they talk to the ghost, communicating with the ghost.
Yeah, they can talk
Cool.
to the ghost. They found a lot of information. Basically, her writing in the book led them to believe that the Lord of the Manor summoned an outer planar being in some sort of dark ritual, and either the Lord or the being killed all members of his family. Maybe the being, because the Lord seems to have an alibi of being out of town when it happened and being very distraught about it happening. But per Sarah, he was what caused it to happen. So, you've learned all you can learn here from Veckin. Would you guys like to go to Yellowcrest Manor?
Yes, Birch
Absolutely.
casts mending on the helmet and climbs down. And
Okay.
says, You'll need to be at your best if you were going to defeat the murderer and his minions.
He nods.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the dude's nickname?
Well,
No, they
the
don't.
helmet, you don't have both pieces of the helmets. You can't put it back together, unfortunately.
Ah,
It's
alas.
all just broken off one piece. Yeah.
That's good.
Alas.
Okay. Yellowcrest Manor, just a few blocks away. So, leaving Veckin behind, who is primed to take his vengeance on whoever you find was responsible, you head to Yellowcrest Manor.
Well, we could blame anyone now.
All right. So the manor is just to your west here, or east. I'll move you all as once. The front doors, the front porch are right here to Yellowcrest Manor. You come up to the steps and knock on the doors. And
So,
you're-
do you plan to knock on the door and ask for the owner, or we try to do something else?
well, you know the owner doesn't. You know Vialis doesn't live here anymore. This is where he used to live. So you're hoping to find some clues here.
Yeah, let's just
Yes.
play it straight.
Does it appear to be abandoned
Oh
now?
no, it's lived in
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Yes, the meaning was if there's somebody inside that own the house now.
What is our cover story? our reason for being here? What do we say when we get there?
This is an old place, right? This old manor. Could we not tell them that we're maybe students from Candlekeep, exploring the place, and our professor is going to write a book on it, and the professor would be more than happy to mention how helpful they were in allowing us to search, look through the place, and surely that would get them a lot of attention.
Or likes it.
Yeah, that's a good one. How is Filch for talking to people, charisma wise?
Bad, just like you.
I'm good. I'm good at coming up with stories, but
you both are minus
making
one.
people believe them.
You're both
I think
minus one.
Ivan is our man.
Okay, Yellowcrest Manor. The former manor is easily located by you all on Delzorin Street in North Ward, and you knock on the door.
Yep.
A well-dressed butler comes to the front door. He's short. He's balding. He has a warm smile, a fine mustache. Jotaro and Burke, you can smell a faint scent of wine on the man. He's amicable, conversational, and he says, "Hello, what can I do for you?" He appears to be the butler of the family.
Ivan, you're up.
Does Ivan spin the story we came up with?
Yes, look, we come from Candlekeep. We are doing research on books, and we came upon the story of this manor, so we are very curious to have a look here, if it's possible, and maybe to share to you some knowledge about what we know about the city and this place.
And Jotaro also offers to share a little something else too, and pulls out his flask.
Oh, he takes it very discreetly from you, Jotaro. And you guys can make a persuasion check with advantage. Go to make a persuasion check, Ivan. You'll have advantage in your roll this week. Charisma, persuasion.
Yes. Okay, just a second.
He likes the cut of Jotaro's jib.
Jotaro likes the cut of his jib. You guys go and look for clues. I'll keep the butler busy.
I think I should use something from my talisman also. I could add a D4 maybe.
Your pact your talisman. If you use it, if you have to fail a check. You didn't fail the check, so you don't have to use it. You're good.
Okay.
So he invites you in. He will show Jotaro the wine chamber. So Jotaro, you and him will head over here to the wine room, and the rest of you can kind of explore. He shares with you some information here in the entry hall before you split up. He says the owners are gone right now. The family who owns the place is the Valgarst family. They purchased it some time ago. You know that the murders happened 5 years ago. So you guys first hear the following from the butler, who tells you his name is Arnulf, Arnulf. The manor was previously owned by the Yellowcrest family, as you know, since you're here. Most of them were killed one night, he says. The full details of the event were never made public, but rumor holds that Lady Maria, her 3 children, and 4 servants were all stabbed to death. Then they had their tongues cut out, stabbed to death, and then tongues removed. The sole survivor of the family was Lord Vialis, who was away from the city that day. After the murders, Vialis sold the manor and all his family's possessions, then moved to a small village in the countryside. A few tanneries and leather workers' shops and cobbler shops in the trades ward reportedly still belonged to Lord Vialis. But if he has ever returned to Waterdeep, I don't know about.
Anyone know what village he moved to?
I don't, but I imagine if you find any of the shops he owns, they might be able to tell you. Again, in the trades ward, probably go to the trades ward and ask for Yellowcrest. See if any of the leather workers or tanneries or cobblers would belong to Lord Yellowcrest. Now,
while Birch is there, he tries to remember if from Sarah's book she described what room she saw that circle in.
The study. Oh, and the study turns out to be no, it's on the ground floor, the very northern room of the ground floor. So we'll start with Jotaro. So Jotaro, you guys go into the wine room. You're undertaking the daily, quote, inspection of the wine cellar, as Arnulf likes to call it, and make a intelligence investigation check for me, please.
I definitely found the wine.
Yep, there's definitely a wine in that room. We'll come back to you. Everyone, everyone for me, please roll initiative real quick.
Oh, because, sure.
Which one is initiative? There's an I, doesn't it?
Should be the top leftmost one as long as you have unchecked alphabetically sort token actions, which you wanted to definitely want. And one did not go in because I have it wrong. Looks like it's Filch.
I think I'm in.
Oh, one didn't go in though. Who is it? Marcus is in. Burke's in. Jotaro is in. Ivan's not.
I can't see Ivan's token and stuff.
He's in the north room.
He's north of you guys, yeah. And Ivan originally wrote.
I rolled the initiative twice, but I can't see inside my token.
It's working now. It was something I had wrong. Okay.
Okay, so.
So we took care of Jotaro. Filch, what do you want to do, Filch?
Well, quick question. It just occurred to Filch that if there were all these people killed in a way that they had their tongue removed, that really sounds like some kind of like ritual or something. And so he would like to search through his memory and see if he'd ever heard of like a cult or I don't know, a demon prince or something that likes ritualistic sacrifices with tongues removed. And then failing that, he wants to explore whatever this circle is with his investigative powers. I'm not sure if that circle's here.
You have heard, let's see here. You've heard of the Yellowcrest family, kind of famous Waterdeep because of the murders. You had heard of the murders. You guys did more research in the libraries to find out that there were some rumors spread by the city guard that there was some sort of cult activity associated, but the details of the killings were never revealed. So you didn't find out until now that all their tongues were removed. You found out that from Arnulf. So yeah, you're right to suspect cultish activity, but no, you don't know who it might be. They did some more research on the circle. So Sarah drew a picture of the circle and the book that Vialis used to summon the creature. And the book he used is a book called The Retribution of the Ancients. It is a dark work of ritual magic, contents potentially deadly in the wrong hands. You still don't know which outer plane entity might be in. Okay, so
and also,
yeah,
the Sealy Court is wanting that book turned over to them. Jataro's convinced.
Well, Filch is an agent of the Sealy Court, so now you know why he's here.
Okay, Filch.
Hey,
roll investigation check.
Let's do it. Oh, not from D&D. I don't know why I went to D&D Beyond. Silly goose.
Did the Sealy Court send Filch to keep tabs on Jotaro?
Heard you had a drinking problem, or maybe you were just overly skilled at drinking. But
you don't see anything in this chamber, Filch, that looks suspicious or gives you any kind of hints. But you do smell the smell of the lemons coming from the back door.
What?
Smell of the lemons coming from the back door.
Yeah, that's
Filch. Marcus, what do you want to do?
I'll point that out to everyone. Obviously, that's weird.
John, what does Marcus want to do?
Follow whoever's going to go to that study.
Follow into the study, okay? So you get into the study. Who else is going to the study? Going to move you up to the
First
study.
goes to the study.
Is that where the circle was?
That's
I don't know
where,
where Filch is.
Yeah, that's where it happened. Well,
Okay,
Filch, you were in the entry hall. You can go join them in the study in a second. Okay, you guys in the study, everyone make an investigation check in the study.
Intelligence with guidance. Can I, instead of making an investigation check, help someone else and give them guidance?
You can do both. You can make your own investigation check and give someone guidance.
Okay, so
just roll investigation checks. You're going to find it. With 3 of you, you'll find it. And if you don't find it by 1 to 4, I'll have you roll a guidance roll.
Okay, so where is investigation? That's intelligence.
Intelligence.
That is under I, which is.
Have you unchecked?
It's the I-20.
Have you unchecked alphabetically sort token actions? I'm
never sure where to
never
find
sure.
that.
Okay. Go to the gear icon up above the chat. It says My Settings when you hover over it.
Unsort alphabetical. Got it.
There you go. Now stuff will appear in an order that makes sense. Okay.
So you
guys study.
Reopen it.
When you guys study the study area, you find the remains of a large blood stain on the floor right here, but no other evidence of what had gone on here. None of these furnishings are the same furnishings. You don't find any circle remains or chalk remains or anything of that sort. Okay, round 2. Everyone moved where you want to investigate or stay where you're at. Your choice.
Is there more wine?
Yep, there's more wine, Jotaro. There's always more wine.
There's more wine to investigate. Would you move Filch to wherever the circle is? Is that in the study that they're in? Is that?
Yeah, that'd be the study.
Right.
But they've already searched the study and found nothing there.
Okay.
You guys instead, you can stay
okay.
there or go somewhere else.
I guess I'll come down here.
Well, I'm gonna stay there for half a
Yeah.
second to cast detect evil. We're good.
Okay. Once you're all happy moving to your room, I'll do you guys' actions. Here we go. The second floor. Are you going up to the second floor, Filch?
Indeed.
Second floor leads you up over here.
What could go wrong?
There's a hallway and then a couple of bedrooms. So pick a bedroom.
Oh.
Okay, so Jotaro, you're staying in that room.
What
Just
is-
drinking
we'll
more
do that.
wine. Don't find out anything
Found a
more.
chest.
Filch, you're coming in the master bedroom. You find wedged between the floorboards when you search it a small wooden token carved to resemble a tongue.
What?
Yeah, wedged between the floorboards is a small wooden token carved to resemble a tongue.
Well,
Looks
that
like
puts
it's been there a
pages.
long time. So you would suspect it
Like
was
5
left
years.
over from before. Yeah. Not
Yeah.
the new owners. Marcus, you're in the same room you were before. Ivan, same room you were before. No, you're not. Ivan, you're in the hallway. up
Actually,
there.
no, I was, yes, on the second floor. I went on the second floor. I want to try to go on this other room if
go this
it's
one here?
open.
Okay,
Yes.
that room.
Yes. What's inside in general?
That room is being renovated. There's a peeling corner of wallpaper you find that reveals a neat square of arcane script. Maybe someone with Arcana can help you decipher that. We'll get back to that in a second. That's all you find in there,
Yes.
Marcus.
Yes.
Ivan, your same room you were before? Okay. No, that was you just now. Burke, same room as you were before? Okay. Round 3, everyone go to the rooms you want to go to now.
I didn't see
Find my
any.
token.
I didn't. With that blood stain and everything, I didn't detect any good or evil.
No good or evil. I think that's a
Aha.
concentration spell, so you'll be able to keep using that in every room you come to now.
Okay.
I can't quite find my token, but I am going
You're right there.
Oh, there I am. I am going to detect poison and disease,
Okay.
and then go
Move-
upstairs.
Move to
Is
the
there
room
a
you want to investigate.
downstairs? Is there any sort of downstairs?
There's not, only upstairs.
Nothing in chimneys. So
Yep.
I
Just
guess.
when you pick a room, you'll
Upstairs.
thoroughly search it.
Okay.
All right. Jotaro's still in the wine cellar. Filch, you're looking at the arcane script.
Yes, please. Well,
Um,
he's actually not trained in Arcana, but he's pretty good at it nonetheless.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that works.
It's obscure. You're not sure exactly, but it seems to be some sort of promise of offering or promise of ownership. This was in a child's bedroom that was being renovated.
Promise of
Probably the single daughter, because they had one daughter and 2 sons. Okay,
like she had been committed into someone's like a patron service or something. That kind of
almost like he had sold his daughter's soul.
Oh, fuck! All right.
Yeah. Jotaro's Filch is done. Marcus, what room are you in? You are checking out the kitchen.
Oh, that's the kitchen.
Yeah, you find in the kitchen, carved into the wooden mantelpiece, are the heights and initials of the growing Yellowcrest children, initialed MY, JY, and TY, which matches the names you know of. Nothing else of interest, though.
Well, okay.
Ivan, you were doing that room still, and Burke, you're in the servants' room. So there's a couple of double bunk beds in there. You find a loose floorboard that you can lift up to reveal a box of trinkets and love tokens.
Oh.
And Sarah has carefully written her name on the top of the box.
Well, this sounds like something that her boyfriend should have.
All right. Round 4, everyone move to the room you want to check out.
Wouldn't.
Or there's also the backyard.
I see the door.
All right. Jotaro's in the wine room.
I'm going to that room with the tongue.
Keeping the
If I
butler
can ever-
busy for you guys.
The room with the tongue was right there.
Or I should say, I'm keeping the butler busy for you guys.
Bill,
Okay.
Filch,
And that
you
was a
don't...
wooden tongue, right?
Correct.
I examined the wooden tongue because I got woodworking.
No evil on it. It is definitely older. Maybe as old as 5 years old. Crafted by someone not exceptionally skilled at wood carving. Yeah.
Is the room that Filch is in the one that the arcane writing was found in? Oh no, that was up here.
That was up there, yeah. You're in the room that the box of love trinkets and stuff was.
Oh, so we haven't
you're
done
in the
this
servants' quarters. The child's bedroom, there is a really big wardrobe that looks like it might be left over from the original owners. Like it was too big to move. And you find inside it child's drawings of a smiling family. You see Lord Vialis and his wife and his 3 kids. drawn by children. Other than that, you guys find nothing of interest there, and you guys have cleared the upstairs. Burke, looking at the tree out there.
Lemon tree.
It is a lemon tree, yeah. The lemon tree stands in the garden. On the trunk, someone has carved a heart around the words Sarah and Vecken.
Oh,
Did I determine what kind of wood that tongue was made out of?
Yeah. Pretty common. You don't know if it leads you anywhere. You
Okay.
can find these trees in Waterdeep pretty easily. Probably a lemon tree, actually.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, so now, down on the ground floor, I think the last room you guys haven't investigated is the living area. By the fire are two old leather chairs. They look old enough to have been originally here when the manor was purchased. And they have a maker's mark. Lamanche Leathers, it says.
Ooh.
Lamanche Leathers. So you find a maker's mark on some leather chairs. Jotaro comes stumbling out of the wine cellar with a grin on his face, and he says, I found a logo carved on one of the barrels. The logo is BC Wines Greenfast. BC Wines Greenfast. Greenfast is a village about a day's travel southeast of Waterdeep.
I wonder if that's where he retreated to,
And Lamanche Leathers
Probably.
is a leather store in Tradesward.
which could be the store, one of the family stores still.
Okay. Arnulf hopes you guys have satisfied your curiosity and invites you to come back.
The manor. Is that something at all?
What was that?
The building beside the manor, is that anything at all?
No, nothing over there.
We don't burn it down then.
Good.
And this statue's normal, nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you only found a few pieces of
Mm.
furniture left over
Mm.
from Yellowcrest.
Yeah.
Most everything else has been moved out.
And did we, just to make sure, we actually investigated the room that had the lemon tree logo on it?
Yep. Nothing special.
Okay.
Yeah, you've searched the whole place. Jotaro kept the butler busy the whole time.
Good
Well,
job,
on to the
Jotaro. It's a
trade
hard
order.
job.
So somebody had to do it.
Jotaro might be poisoned in your next encounter, but that's okay.
All right.
That's
probably worth
Jotaro takes a little pinch of pixie dust just to get him right.
A little key bump.
That's right.
So,
Just
does
the
this mean
evil.
that Jotaro will make a deal with us to do something?
Jotaro makes lots of deals. That doesn't mean they'll happen.
Just making sure.
Okay. Where to next? You could go to Greenfast. You could go to
Trade quarter?
Lamanche Leathers and the Trade Quarter.
Yeah, that's here in town. We should do that before
Yeah.
we head out to Greenfast, yeah?
Okay.
Agreed.
So here
Interesting.
is the Trade Quarter right over here, where you find a number of leatherworking shops and tanneries and
I'll be right back.
yeah, you find cobbler shops, leatherworker shops, and tanneries that are, you think, owned by Lord Vialis. They're all nondescript. They all have workers and managers you could talk to or try and get information from.
Off them for information,
Well-
Ivan.
Yeah, let's try to find the manager of the Lamanche Leather specifically, and then just,
Mhm.
I mean, we can ask all of them, but
Before we go in, I'll cast guidance on Ivan so that people don't see me cast
Okay.
spells.
Ivan, make a charisma
Yes.
persuasion check as you talk to the various owners. You'll get an extra D4 on your charisma persuasion check. You
And
guys,
helper
let
action.
me gather you guys together. No helper action, just the extra D.
Got it.
Your charisma's way too bad to be helping.
But I'm so cute and helpless.
There you guys go. That's where you're at.
Okay, what do you suggest we should ask to the shop's owner?
Where's Vialis?
Okay, I will do my best.
Ivan, make a charisma persuasion check. Jotaro, make one, and Marcus, make one. As you canvass the other locations, I'll tell you if you hear anything from them. Yeah. Marcus is able to sweet talk one of the owners. Most of them don't personally know Lord Vialis, you find out, or know anything about his whereabouts, except that he lives out in the country somewhere. But the one that you befriend, Marcus, says, Lord Vialis does have an overseer, though, who comes every second 10 day or so to check the books, pay wages, collect profits. An elf named Farrell. Not a very nice one. He lives in the village of Greenfast, southeast of Waterdeep, and he should be in the city in the next 2 days if you want to meet him. So you find that about one of the owners, and then specifically the owner you guys are talking to with Ivan. It's still an 11, which could be a 15. Go and roll me a guidance, Burke.
Guidance is rolled.
So it's a 14 on the die. So
Yes.
the Monk Leathers. It's run by a gruff human named Garen Monk. They sell quality furniture. He doesn't seem to have anything useful to share with you. This is this place right up here, actually. The Monk Leathers.
I have a question about Farrell.
But when Marcus comes back from canvassing the other shop owners, he's able to share with you that he found out some information.
Farrell visited exactly every 5 days. Does that, to my mind, mean anything at all?
No.
Was it every? I think they said every second 10 day. So
Well,
He comes every
2
second
weeks.
10 day now, but he visited the owner every 5 days. That's like the period to refresh a spell, a ritual time, a ceremonial time, or just they like to get drunk every 5 days.
Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah. Also, a week is 5 days here, and he just visited the same day every week.
No, a week's 10 days.
Week is a 10 day.
So you guys can stake this place out for 2 days when he's going to show up.
Did Jotaro find out anything with his 19 persuasion?
Nope. Nothing else.
Yeah, that we probably need those 2 days just to get Jotaro sober. Well,
Oh no,
sober and then drunk again and then
yeah,
sober-ish.
But we do get a long rest at any rate.
So
Do we want to change our
I say
spells?
we
Those of us
just-
with spells?
Jotaro's ready to just go.
So you
Go,
can
go,
go to
go.
Greenfast. I guess if you want to go to Greenfast right away, move your token up. If you want to stake out this place, move your token down.
I'd like to follow this guy here to see if there's, because going to Greenfast, all we're going to be able to do is just confront people, right? But if we can follow this guy without him knowing, he might lead us to, the underground layer of vampires that they're keeping alive, or their dark altar, or who knows.
Ooh,
We're
what are you gonna
staking
Pittsburgh?
out is down. You convinced me.
Staying is down. Going to Greenfast is up. What's your vote, Marcus, and your vote, Ivan? Going to Greenfast would be up. Staying, it would be down.
Up.
Looks like you guys are staying. Sorry, Jotaro.
It'll give you
Okay.
time opportunities to drink, my friend.
Yeah. Okay.
You can help me.
You have 2 days in Waterdeep to kind of just hang out, do whatever you like.
Do we know if Farrell rides a horse
Yeah.
when he comes?
He rides a carriage. You would suspect.
And we might
being a
want to
noble.
get horses.
So,
Can we secure horses in the next
you
few
can
days?
buy a horse. You got the gold for it. Buy a horse. Buy a
me a
saddle.
horse.
Buy a bit and bridle.
I've got through my stuff I have land vehicles.
So you could drive a carriage if you needed to.
Carriage isn't very sneaky.
No, not very sneaky.
Can we keep up with a carriage on foot?
No, generally not.
If I get a riding dog, can I keep up with a carriage?
Probably, yeah.
Jotaro would buy a horse.
We'll go ahead and buy a horse if you want.
Right.
You can definitely buy horses.
Much
Yeah,
horses.
I don't know. Look in the player's handbook.
All right, I'm done.
Find a
Once you're done buying everything you want to buy, where would you guys like to wait?
Bar.
I got a horse token here on top of this roof. I can make as many as you buy.
That's fantastic course. I like.
So Filch will stake the place out.
Okay.
With,
Where would you like to stake it out from, Filch?
Well, first he will. Oh wait, no. Wait,
Basically,
wait.
all these buildings that you can see into on this street, you think are his. A couple tanneries to the south, some leather working shops in the middle, some cobblers, in the middle, and other working shops in the north.
So we could each take one and keep within line of sight of each other and not be too obvious.
Yeah, Filch would like to hide up on a roof
Okay.
somewhere if he can.
Yeah.
Riding horse is only 75 gold pieces.
Not bad.
I just got to think of a name for my horse.
Mutt.
Sir Prance-a-Lot.
All right. Go to move your tokens where you want to be staked out.
Oh, is there a bar?
There is, unfortunately, a bar. So much for Jotaro helping. This one right here.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that's where
Okay.
Jotaro
Go
is
be
staked
inside
out.
it.
Yeah.
And this is the place here?
Every building you can see into are his. So there's a
Oh, okay.
tannery here, a tannery here,
Oh, because we're expecting him to.
cobbler.
Yeah, so Filch will.
Other workers in the north.
Filch is gonna hang out in here, kind of hidden.
Okay.
He wants to be on a roof. That's the best.
Nice. Where you want to be at, Burke?
Burke is going to. So we have people at. Burke's going to hang out on a corner playing with his dog.
So I'm going to put you right here, Jotaro. That's like the entry to the tavern. And then you go through these gates. And Ivan, where do you want to hang out?
Is there a lot of people here near this?
There'll be
near
plenty.
this-
There'll
this-
be plenty of people coming and going.
Okay, I will pretend to be interested in what they sell or what I'm a real common person, so I don't think, to attract more of his attention.
Got it. And Marcus.
I'm staying right where I'm at. And then
Got it.
I'm going to take out and I'm going to whittle woodworking and try to make that identical tongue that I saw in the other.
All right. The entourage
yeah.
comes down the street from this direction. I'll just put one horse for the entourage, but the entourage includes a carriage who you suspect this elf named Bayless to be in. It includes a band of, looks like mercenaries, totaling 7, all on horseback. There's also a driver to the carriage. They arrive just after noon. It's a private coach. It barely fits along the narrow tradesward streets. So he gets out. You can see him step out. This is what he looks like. And he goes into the first building to collect profits and such. And he's going to do the same building by building on down the street. So at any point, do you guys want to confront him or just let him do that and then move on? Or not even confront him, just talk to him. You don't have to come swords out.
You murdered those people.
So this is not Lord Vialis. This is his business partner.
Right.
I'll invite him in for a drink.
I make sure to get a really good look at him so that I could, if I needed to, cast locate person on him.
Very good. So he comes and his entourage is basically outside of this building here. When any of you guys want to approach him? I know Jataro's going to approach him in a second here, but he hasn't seen him yet.
Sure. Filch will approach him. Why not?
All right.
Let's go talk to that.
Filch heads on down the street to talk to him. He looks at your approach. He says, "Is there something I can do for you?" And his bodyguards are standing close by him.
Yes, well, I was curious. I had some questions. Well, honestly, for your business partner about perhaps buying one of the businesses here, Lamonc Leathers.
I'm afraid none of the businesses are for sale that I know of, but I can take word back to my partner.
Oh,
I will be back here in a couple weeks. I could give you his answer then.
well, I'll tell you. I mean, my experience is that nothing's ever like not for sale. It's just how for sale is it,
Right.
and the cost. The folks that I represent, well, I'll be honest, they really don't want to wait. Could you arrange a meeting for me and my those people with me to meet with him beforehand? I could make it worth your while. I mean, obviously you're his business partner too, but I mean, maybe even something a little extra.
Go make a deception check.
Oh, I'm the best at that.
You're good.
I'm gonna give him something extra. Wait, bam.
Look at that. You only have to roll an 8 or higher.
Did I get it?
I haven't seen your roll come through yet.
Oh, you didn't? I've got it's a 6.
Oops.
Oh, that's wisdom. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, that's feral. Shit.
Charisma.
Oh.
Charisma is what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even roll at all.
Look at that. Yeah. So he's buying it, but he says, "No, I can't arrange a meeting, but I will bring word."
All right, perfect. Well, I tell you what. Are you staying in town? We could, share a drink, get to know each other. Then you could, give a good recommendation of me to your business partner.
No, I'm afraid I'm heading back tonight.
Heading back tonight. Damn. All right. Well, I tell you what. There's a bar down the road. Why don't we make plans on? I don't know what you said. You said you'd be back in a 10-day. Was it?
Couple weeks.
Couple to like 2-10. All right. Well, yeah. Let's. So what? Like 20 days from now, you want to meet in the bar at noon?
Okay. Why don't you just be hanging out here and remind me when I come by?
Oh, well. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
He thanks you and continues on his duties. He seemed pretty highfalutin, like you were kind of below him. He's kind of like talked to you with his chin raised the whole time.
I knew I should have shown the money. God damn it. Stupid humans always like the money.
Anyone else want to stop him on his travels?
Only enough to get a good look at him and his mercenaries.
You got a good look at him. His mercenaries, you would suspect, are hired guards, probably from Waterdeep.
As they pass by, I want to be just like them when I grow up. They are so cool.
All right. He will finish his
How
work
about
and
the
then leave.
mercenaries?
Hold on, before he leaves that spot, go back.
That's not him exactly there. I mean, he's got his whole entourage and he's in
Yeah,
his
no
carriage.
problem. Detect evil good.
Not aberrant, not celestial. Yeah. You think he's just an elf. I wonder if you actually detect Fae on elves. He's an elf, it appears. Nothing fiendish or undead about him.
Okay.
All right. If you guys don't stop anymore, he'll finish his work and then head out of town.
Mount up.
Well, yeah, let's make to follow him. Filch will try to follow throughout the whole
We have a skilled ranger who can follow tracks, yes?
If you get him out of that bar fast enough. Grab him by the ears.
Could, yes.
Okay, you have no trouble following Farrell back to Greenest. You can
Without
arrive in
being
Greenest
detected.
even to see him go into his home, so you know which home it is when you get to Greenest. You see where his mercenaries go, so you know where his guards and such are.
Oh.
It's not Greenest. I'm thinking of the very first adventure series.
Yeah.
Greenfast.
Greenfast.
Yeah. So Greenfast is located just a ways out of Waterdeep toward the Ardeep Forest over here. And so you're coming into Greenfast on the north end. This road is the road that goes to Waterdeep. You suspect across from you is a road that goes to Daggerford. There is a rise with some wealthier looking buildings up on top of it. There is a compound to your right. There's a farm directly to your right with some people out farming and taking care of some crops and vegetables and stuff. But the wagon's taken into this barn right over here, the carriage, that is. Actually, he drops the carriage in the city. He takes a horse from there. But the horses are taken in. And it looks like the mercenaries stay in this building and this building. And Farrell the elf stays in this building right over here. Then you have the whole village to the east of you that you are able to explore as you like. And there's farmers and villagers out and about too. They all kind of look at you because you're obviously adventurers or mercenaries or something that they don't see as often. But you get a feeling they're getting used to it because they're seeing the mercenaries that come with Palin. So, where do you guys want to head?
There a tavern?
Yes, you asked one of the villagers, and there's a tavern. Just head down the road along the edge of the river till you come to the first bridge. Cross the river, and it'll be right in front of you, they say.
I just wanted to know where to find Jotaro.
And you do.
So Farrell checks into his own home. We don't see. Should we get disguised? Do any of us have disguise skills?
I think the only person that he saw was Filch, though Filch does not have disguise skill either.
Birch does kind of stand out, and he did speak up. But if no one has a disguise kit, then it's a moot point.
So, are you going to explore or go confront the elf, or do something
Filch wants to explore and ask some of the farmers and whatnot if they know of. Won't ask for him by name, but ask for for the elf's business partner.
Yeah, that's that retired noble from Waterdeep. He lives up on the hill over there. They point to this house right over here.
Oh,
they point to that house there.
Perfect.
We don't see him very much. He kind of keeps to himself, they say.
Oh,
and plus he's out of town a lot.
Is he sickly? I mean,
no, he's just out of town a lot. He's like rebuilding an old tower about an hour away. He's making a private estate, he says.
Oh,
it's to the east. If you take the road past the tavern and then just keep heading east, you'll run right into it.
Do you know if he's here now or?
Don't know. He might be.
Might be. Perfect. Does anyone stay at his home? Like if he's not there, would someone be at the house that could tell us that he's not there, or are we just gonna knock for half the day and?
No, I think he lives alone.
Interesting. Perfect.
Graveyard in Greenfast, is there?
There doesn't appear to be a graveyard. Maybe they bury the dead out in the forest or something, or to the east of the town.
Well, Greenfast is a very forward-thinking town. I'm sure that's what they do. So,
Anyone want to ask any villagers about anything else?
anything mysterious or odd happening lately around here? I love ghost stories. I'm 5.
They share a few ghost stories that don't seem too pertinent to what you're searching for. Nothing that ties in with Vialis or that ties in with the elf.
Okay. Well, we're out of earshot from the villagers. I guess we talked about our options. We could go and sneak into Farrell's without arousing his 7 mercenaries and question him, or sneak into the Lord's house, or try to find a tower randomly around an hour east of here. What are our best bets? What do people want to do?
I say we sneak into the house.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You know,
Right, but if we
see what
sneak into the
information we
house
get.
and Farrell detects it for some reason,
And we'll kill him.
then then he comes with 7 guards.
And we'll kill them too.
Right, but if we sneak into Farrell's, then the 7 guards aren't aroused.
Right, but it's unlikely the
What
book
do you mean?
is in Farrell's house.
I mean, I guess I don't like if we're detected in Farrell's house, the guards is just as likely to come as if we were detected in Lord Verillis's house, and we know Farrell's in his house, so
How likely is it that Farrell is unaware of his master's doings?
He almost certainly is aware of his master's doings.
I don't know.
So we would want to know what Farrell's role is in all of this. Maybe he's the master and the noble is the pawn. Maybe we don't know anything.
Right. Yeah, so we should go to the
We could-
Lord's house that most likely has the book in it.
We only
Let's
know
do
what
that.
we know. I mean, we could do the what if game a lot, but we only know what we know, and we know that the Lord's house is more than likely empty, and we're pretty sure
We've
that
talked
he
about
offered
it
the girl.
enough. Let's go to the Lord's house. What are the other 2 houses on his property, do you think?
All right, so you guys march on down the road. See, you
Can we wait for nightfall?
Oh, you're just heading that way right now, right? You can wait to stop me if you are. This house is not on his property. He's the only one living there. You can see from the road here, he's got a little gate, little low wall. He's got a little vegetable garden out in front of his building. The road leads up to a door right here into the side of his building. There's a couple windows on this side that are shuttered, and that's what you see. There's some people, out in the village and such, but up here on this hill, you have some good cover, and you don't see anyone around who might see you investigate this place.
If only we knew someone who could pick lock.
I can pick locks.
Guidance on you.
Whatever. We don't need to knock.
Okay, you got a front door right there. You can see windows on this side. You haven't seen the other sides.
Yeah, I'll sneak up and just look in the windows and see what I see.
The windows are shuttered and curtained, so you can see through the slit of the shutters, but then there's curtains beyond.
Can we hear anything when we put our ears to the door?
You hear nothing.
If only we knew someone who could pick locks.
Well, I'll do a once around, and then seeing no other doors. I kind of like this door because it's
There's
just
a back
it's
door
hidden from,
over here.
but it's open to the village.
Yeah,
right.
you probably see you working on that one.
Yeah.
And one more.
Let's see
window
the
over
front
there.
door.
All right.
One more window.
Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
Oh, not wanting to be embarrassed. Filch will use his inspiration to and see if that door didn't just pop right open.
Boom, nice. Does unlocked.
And he'll keep the guidance for now.
Okay.
Have it for a full minute.
The front door is locked. You're easily able to open it. Slip inside. Inside, it's abandoned almost. Only the kitchen and the main room have any signs of recent use. The place holds nothing of importance or value after a quick search of it.
Does it feel lived in at all? Like
hardly at all.
Okay.
Hardly at all. Seems like whoever owns this place does not spend very much time here.
At least there's no traps.
And no documents, nothing like that. All right. Well,
nothing. Yeah, you search all 3 rooms here of the place.
Yeah.
And find nothing. There's an upstairs to the place as well, but there's nothing up there either.
So check the other buildings on the property.
Okay. These 2 are lived in. So there's people living there, farmers.
Oh shit!
And they're
no, I don't need to go there.
Yeah, not owned by him.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. So now you got the tavern you know of, and you got the elf's abode that you know of, or more exploration.
We could get the mercenaries drunk and then talk to Farrell.
Jotaro, why don't you drink with the mercenaries? We can go talk to Pharaoh. I mean, at this point, we don't know if he did anything wrong, though. I really don't want to tip our hand. That
Do we have any other houses that we could search that might have the book in it?
Well, let's see. You have the tavern you could go check out.
Oh, okay.
And let's check out the tavern
Or you
again.
got the Elf's place.
yeah, that's really.
Let's check out
Or
the tavern
the
until it's dark. And then go to
Manor
the
house
Elf's.
east of here, right? That we think he's building.
And the tower.
Yes, if you take the road to the east for about a mile, they say you'll run right into his tower.
So Filch is going to go hide outside of Farrell's house while everyone else goes to the tavern. And if Farrell ends up like leaving the house, he's going to try to get in there right quick.
All right. So you guys head to the tavern?
Yes.
Sure.
Tavern. Inside the tavern is the tavern is a warm, it's got a homey feel. The tavern keeper's got an old flannel shirt and a riding hat. There's a couple spare rooms on the second floor that can be rented out by the day or by the 10-day. Old Fargo's the name, says the barkeep. What's your drink?
I would like to have something very strong.
He gives you the strongest drink they got.
Not an ale, something like grappa or similar.
He's got Baraza, a strong fortified blackberry wine imported from Tethir. It's my choice, he says.
That's very good, thank you. And then he sip it just in one round.
Jotaro joins them.
You see other drinks like BC Barrel Wine, Greenfast Orcish, Silver Dagger, fresh
Ooh.
Greenfast Milk,
I'm going
Swig.
to ask about the BC barrel wine.
The house wine, he says, poured straight from the barrel tap or served hot from the cauldron with added spices.
Ooh,
Yeah.
try that.
What are you in town for, he says.
Hopefully business.
What kind of business?
Well, we're looking to expand our operations to the Tradesward Waterdeep and maybe partnering with the former lord of Yellowcrest Manor there.
Roll a wisdom insight check. Those of you in the bar, mention of the former lord of
Nope.
Yellowcrest.
This is really good wine.
Burke and Marcus, you both notice like a look of disdain when you say that you have anything to do with that lord. And he kind of gets cool toward and leaves you to your drinks. You think you would get the suspicion that he just doesn't like that guy, not that he's scared you found something out.
Unless unless there's a reason that we shouldn't do business with him, we've not actually.
Yeah, you shouldn't do business with that guy. He's a collector of sycophants. Just uses his wealth to try and impress people. You know, my son, young Fargo, he fell into that guy's circle of influence about a month ago. I haven't seen him since. This Vialis guy and his followers, I think they're building an estate away from the village. I can give you directions there if you're interested.
Yes, please.
Yes.
What about that Mr. Farrell elf guy?
He's one of the sycophants. I wouldn't trust him. He isn't welcoming in my bar. Doesn't come here. He knows to stay away.
Well, damn.
Anyway, that road out front, take it a mile into the wilderness. You'll see a tower just out of sight to the north, almost out of sight to the north. Just keep looking to the north as you're heading north on that road, or east on that road. If you've gone 2 miles, you've gone too far.
Did you know that his whole family and all his staff in Waterdeep? Birch says this to the barkeep.
Yeah, that's pretty common knowledge that he came from that murderous thing. I bet he had something to do with it.
I bet you're right. I'll take another.
You know I'm right. Have another.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
And as you guys are sitting there at the bar drinking up, you notice a traveler kind of eyeing y'all. A human woman. Looks like she's been traveling on the road, and she's kind of like eavesdropping in on your conversation.
Do we get an impression of what she thinks of the conversation?
Not so much.
Right.
She's just curious of what you're saying, what you're talking about.
Does she, from her garb, does she seem to be from Waterdeep, from somewhere else?
Not sure.
I offered to buy her a drink.
She scooches over and says, yeah, you know, I was traveling south to my father's fencing school near Scornabel, and yesterday I was attacked on the road just north of here by a pair of masked assailants. She seems pretty badly shaken by this whole thing.
Terrible.
You don't think that had anything to do with that guy, do you?
Probably did.
They probably did. Give me a
Did
drink,
they
she
kill
says.
you?
I give her a drink.
Bird says, did they kill you?
No, they didn't kill me.
I also
Oh.
I tell her that if she's pretty shook over it, I've got a little something that might help calm her down.
Whoa.
And I pull out my pipe of smoke monsters.
Oh, no.
Light up.
Light it up. Let's see here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only person otherwise in the bar besides villagers. And the villagers don't really seem to have any allegiance to the guy, this Lord Vialis, but also don't hate him with the passion that the tavern owner seems to hate him with.
I introduced myself to the lady. My name's Burrich. What's your name, lady?
Are you old enough to be in this bar?
I'm 5.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I do
You
not know what's going on. I thought that it was some mushrooms I had taken earlier. That's why.
Do you know where his parents are? Did he just follow you here from Waterdeep and you didn't say anything to him?
I thought I was the only one who could see him.
I'm 5. What's your name, lady?
Well, my name is Tharina.
Arena. And your daddy has a fencing school?
Mm-hmm.
Do you put up fences too, or just him?
Just him.
Oh, what do you do?
She is learning to fence, turns out. Luckily,
that's
she has
so
a little bit
cool.
of skill in it because she was able to fend off these masked assailants. So,
Do you want to accompany us to try to put an end to these?
No, I should leave the fighting to you guys.
That's fair.
Maybe
Very good.
let
You're
me
a smart lady.
Let me know when the roads are clear, though. I might hang out here a couple more days, and I know there's someone around who might do something about it.
Well, if we clear the roads, maybe you owe us one.
And we fade to black.
Owe him one. He's
Okay.
from the Feywild.
So, where do you guys want to go now? You could go to the tower.
That's where Jatara wants to go.
Yeah, I think that's.
He's feeling pretty good.
Tower
We
north,
should pretend
elf
to go to
south.
the tower, hide out, and watch the tavern. See if anyone makes a beeline for Pharaoh or the tower from the tavern.
So, tower north, elf south. I mean, move your token up or down. You want to go to the tower, move it up. If you want to go check out the elf's place, move it. All right. So you guys gather together and you head out to the east. Do you want to take your horses with you or leave them behind somewhere safe?
I will leave my mastiff somewhere safe. I think it's worth watching the tavern after we duck out of sight just for a few minutes to see if anyone ducks out and makes a beeline for Pharaoh's place.
Okay, good idea. And no one does.
Okay, then we carry on.
Jatara will leave his horse that he named Inbar.
All right.
That's where you can find Jataro.
In bar.
And apparently we can't kill any of this guy's minions in case they might be the tavern keeper's son, although I suspect he's already dead.
No.
It's funny as you guys went through all that stuff, how often parties will try to lie to everyone when you just tell them the truth and you find out a lot more info. It's almost always you just tell them all the truth and then you find out the most. From my experience. I mean, sometimes it bites you in the butt, but oftentimes it bites you in the butt to try and lie to people.
I found when I played Gimbal that lying to people was a lot more fun.
Well, that's because Gimbal was really good at it.
I know.
Well,
all right. So
Birch is not good at lying.
an hour,
Where are we located at?
An hour out of Greenfast stands an old stone tower. It looks long abandoned. It's crumbling. Amid a grove of gnarled scrub trees, you can see it north of the road, half fallen. There's some rough workers' tents. There's some piles of timbers and tools scattered about. They show that the site is under reconstruction, though there's little headway seeming to be made here.
Mhm.
So you see no one in any of the tents. You see no campfires lit. What do you guys want to do?
He's real good at getting people to follow him. Maybe we should be careful. There's no fires lit, no one in the tents. No sign of work.
Jatara will cast Pass Without Trace and then
let's go.
attempt to sneak in.
Okay.
So
Should we track the trust?
just right quick so we're all on the same page. Are we going to try to get this guy to confess to something first? Are we just assuming he did it and we're just going to off the dude? Are we going to offer him his life as long as he gives us the book and a bunch of money?
Yeah, that one. That one.
I just want to know, like, it's like, do we see him, or are we just gonna like? Is someone just planning on rolling initiative, just so I can be ready? I don't really care either way.
I like the third one there.
Okay.
Birch does carry a rod of
We'll sell him his
retribution.
life back for money and the book. All right.
Especially
Birch does carry a rod of retribution for a reason.
I don't want to know.
Can
what Birch
anyone
does.
track where the people have gone?
Yep, they go in and out of that tower.
Let's do it.
Clearly down, not up.
I'm sorry, I just remembered the scene from Train Spotting with the baby on the ceiling. And now that Jataro's been convinced that that's what's been going on the entire
So,
time.
Jotaro, you get into where you can see into the place. Everyone gets you where you want to be when Jotaro makes it that far. He's got Pass Without Trace on him, so you want to stay close. You'll have lots of stealthy movement if you stay close. Okay. A couple people come. You can hear them before they hear you. So you're going to get a surprise round on them because I'm sure they won't hear you. We'll roll to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they won't. Some workers come around the tower when you guys are almost into the tower. So everyone make a stealth check, please. That's dexterity stealth.
Bam.
You have
And add 10 to it.
plus 10 bonus.
So I have. Oh, I should not have disadvantage armor anymore because I have the serpent skill.
I think.
Because I don't think the serpent skill armor grit does. Yeah, it does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
And it won't matter for this check, but Filch is trained in it.
So I got a 35 on my stealth check.
Is that it?
Just a 35.
That's all you can pull together there.
Yep.
Okay.
15, which is like a record.
They
for me.
are surprised. So roll initiative, please.
Oops. Don't know why I hit that. Oh man, that's the investigation check I needed earlier.
Ivan, you're first to go. These three workers stumble upon you. They reach for scimitars, wickedly sharp-looking scimitars. They don't appear like they've been doing any actual work here. And they charge toward you. What do you want to do, Ivan?
Okay, they are charging, so I
They're
will blast
attacking.
them with the Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Go for it.
Yeah, like that.
Hitting the closest one with your Eldritch Blast. First ray is a 10, 11 with your rod in hand. And that is a miss. Second ray, 13 with rod in hand. 14 with rod in hand is a hit.
Okay.
That does 8 points. Let's see. Spell attack. Where's the hit damage?
It'd be anyway 10 plus my charisma because I have agonizing blast.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean 1d10 plus my charisma.
Yeah.
Then I'm not in dread form or something else, so it's just that.
Okay. Roll d10 and add 3 for me, please. I'll fix that macro when we take our break. So 5 points damage with the first blast, or the second blast. -5. Got it. All right.
I think I miss with the first and the second one for this.
Got it. Move to where you want to move, Ivan. Marcus, your turn.
Cast Toll of the Dead.
Toll the dead on the wounded one. So click your token.
I should be able to pick all of them, right?
You can pick whichever one you want. It's one creature that you can
I
see
thought it was more
in
than
60
one.
feet.
Okay, yeah, the one that's already wounded.
One that's wounded. Okay, click your token and then click your spell. Toll dead. 0-60 feet. That is 8 points of necrotic damage on that guy, 12 points if he's wounded, 14 wisdom save. To negate, you drop him to his knees as he clutches his chest and then dies. And a bell rings through the wilderness. After Marcus. Move to where you want. Marcus comes the first call to surprise, then Filch.
All right, Filch is going to. Yeah, line. They're going to be dead pretty quick. He's going to go 1, 2, just for a clear shot on the front one. Let's see, using the lightning launcher with SS.
Ooh, that's a 22 to hit. What the hell? Oh no, that's a 8 to hit.
Yeah, but the 8 should be. I don't know. You must have only rolled a 3. I can't. For some reason, I can't hover over that number.
It's a 2 on the die.
A 2 on the die, so it's adding 6. That looks right. All right, so he will try. Can he try that again? I believe he can. I believe he can. So let's try that one more time. How about a 24 for 19?
19 lightning obliterates the second guy. Thunder echoes around.
He'll back up and have the homunculus. The homunculus is going to take a force strike at the last remaining one. Let's see. It'll get a clear shot. Try to force strike. Oop, 9's going to miss.
After Filch, Jotaro, your turn.
So I'm not going to drop concentration on Pass Without Trace by Hunter's Mark because I don't really seem like we need it. So just going to try to shoot this guy a couple times in the face. First attack is going to be a 16 for 9.
That is a hit. That finishes that one. See the other one behind him.
All right. Move over, just get your shot. That's going to be 17 for 9.
Finishes that one. You see one more behind him.
I call out that there's one more behind them.
And then Burke, your turn.
Burke says, gee, I hope that's not any of the tavern owners' kids. I will move up. Are they wearing metal armor by any chance?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Just
I
leather.
will move up 35 feet. Could you move for me?
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There.
Okay, so I can see him, but I cannot reach him. And I pull the dead on him, although he is not wounded. And say, please, please, give up. Please.
It's going to hurt. He drops. Then, coming stumbling out of the tents behind you guys, 3 more. And from outside of this building here, and it looks like commander type behind him.
Nice.
And then another one comes into view up on top.
Commander types.
Yeah, their initiatives.
And because it seems like it might be pertinent, the homunculus did actually like duck into this tent at the end of its turn.
Okay, those ones, at least that one, is empty.
Empty. Oh, it'll be safe. I'll put him in an empty tent.
Okay, Ivan, you are first. They are all attacking.
Okay. Yes. So, which one you tell seems a little bit bigger from them?
They all seem the same.
Oh, the leader ones were up here.
The leader one, yes.
Yeah.
The leader one. Okay.
And like the red cloaks or whatever those is, whatever color that is.
Okay, then I move here. With my bonus action, I activate my form of dread, and then I will do again Eldritch Blast.
All right. Bonus action form of dread, you said?
Yes, bonus
Okay.
action form of dread.
And then a 27 to hit on which one? That one in there? Okay. That's 25 to hit is a hit. Once per your turn, a 15 wisdom save or frighten him. You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. You got him, so he's going to be afraid of you. No. And then once per your turn, replace damage with necrotic. Did you want to do necrotic or force on that?
I want the force, and I don't know.
You'll do an
Maybe
extra
should add
6
a die.
from form of dread. And then do you roll a d10, and we'll add your charisma modifier, and I'll fix this right after our break. So that's 6 points of base damage, 6 points from grave and form of deads for a total of 12 points damage to that guy.
Nice.
Boom. Okay, Ivan.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's take a break there. It's 52 after.
Which guy got hit?
This guy right up here.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
We'll take a break until, let's see, it's 52 after. So we'll take a break till 5 after the top of the hour.
Nice.
So break till 5 after the top of the hour. Ivan just finished his turn, fired upon one of the cultists inside the ruined tower. And Ivan, you can finish your turn, move wherever you want to move to. And then Marcus, you are next. Marcus, you can see one cultist in the entryway of the tower. You can see one behind him, and then 3 to your west.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and where are they? Toll of the dead again on that one that's damaged.
It's damaged, tolling the dead. Wisdom saving throw DC 14, which he fails and takes 14 points of damage because he's injured. You can almost hear his bones cracking. He survives it,
for me.
though. Finish your move where you want, Marcus, and then the first fanatic goes, the one you guys have been attacking. Grimacing his teeth through the pain, tries to get off a spell. He's going to cast as a bonus action spiritual weapon.
Roto.
He will target Jotaro, who's the closest one he can see. Jotaro, 21 to hit, 3 points of force damage from that spiritual weapon attacking you. Are you back, Josh? After he finishes casting that, he will cast Sacred Flame. Jotaro looks like he's pretty quick to dodge, but that cleric doesn't. So this will come on you, Marcus. Sacred Flame on you. 11 dex save to avoid 5 radiant damage. So you take 5 radiant from the Sacred Flame hitting you. Josh, are you back yet? After the fanatic goes, oh shit, he was feared that whole time by, who did that to him? Ivan did that to him.
Yep, the warlock.
So you can move further away from Ivan, but he's going to have 13 to hit Jotaro, so that's going to miss Jotaro.
Oh, nice.
But then Sacred Flame will have the same effect. Okay, so Josh, ignoring me that whole time, was actually in character. He's going to back up under the shadow of the ruins here, try and get out of sight. And I think that fear effect lasts until Ivan's next turn. Wisdom save or fright till the end of your next turn. Okay, that's it for him. Filch, your turn.
Alrighty. Filch wants to see if he can see where that. I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3. Can he get a look at him there?
Yes, he can.
I think with sharpshooter, he just needs to see a little bit of him. So with that, he will let loose with the lightning launcher. 17
That
for,
hit.
and I'll do the extra damage on that one. So 21.
21 finishes him.
And then having seen that the more competent ones are spellcasters, let's see, can he see the other one up there?
Yes.
If so, he will fire at him. Oh, but that is only a 10.
That is a miss.
Oh, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to step into the tent here. And then the homunculus will just step out. Let's see, take a look at that one there. And try to let him move up, but he can do that, no problem. And then let him have it, the fanatic have it. 17 for all of 4. That's right. And yep, that's Filch all done.
All right. Josh, are you back? You're muted if you are. All right, I'll play him. Let's see. Gonna use his longbow. Firing that guy up on the top twice. Hunter's mark, I'll say that. 18 hit for 11, plus do the psychic, so 13. And then attack again. 14 hit for 10 more. Okay. Then the fanatic goes.
I didn't take my move turn.
You can move wherever you like that you can get to on your turn.
Did Birch get skipped?
Did Birch get skipped? Nope, not yet.
Okay. I'll wait for him to be skipped.
This guy up in the tower draws out a wand with like a blue jagged tip on the end of it and fires it back at Jotaro. So he can go for increase the spell slot by 1 for each additional charge. So he's going to go 1 charge plus 5 charges, so that would make it a 6th level magic missile.
Oh,
6, 7, 8. So 8 missiles come in at Jotaro.
Shield spell. Shield spell.
Don't think he's got a shield spell.
I don't think he does.
So do this twice. 15 plus 8 is 23 points of force damage to him. As 8 missiles come streaking down from that guy. After he does that, he descends down to there. And is on the ground level. And then moves up to the wall to give himself some cover as much as he can. And he is done. Then the cultists come rushing forward. 6, 7, 8. That one rushes Ivan. And
Opportunity attack.
who said what?
Opportunity attack.
Who's taking that?
Whoever it is.
It's there too. Sorry, I don't think there's any polearm masters or anything, or anyone with a attack that goes when they move adjacent. Burke, your turn. Oh, I'm sorry. These two. That one gets to attack, so he swings a scimitar at Jotaro, misses. Burke, your
Okay, quick question. Those boards, those planks across the wall, does that indicate there are holes in the wall that a person can walk through?
There are not.
Okay, so if I want to get over the wall, I have to climb it, jump it, or fly, which is a waste of time. As I have line of sight on this guy, I will cast bonus action, spiritual weapon on him. And spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's a hit. Which one were you hitting?
The guy in black next to Jotaro.
South or north?
North of Jotaro.
Jotaro. 15 hit him for 6 and finished him.
Okay. And I will then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, assuming that I know he's there. And that's shocking grasp. Is he? I don't think he's wearing metal. Is that a reasonable action?
He is not wearing metal. That is a hit,
22.
and that finished him. All right, nice work, Burke. Rounds over to Ivan, your turn.
Okay. So can I pull out the dagger and hit the one here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I will do this.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
7 misses.
Okay, I miss it, but I should now be able to move out because I have the mobile feature.
Oh, nice.
It was just a try, not to was a dash. Yes.
So move one square at a time for me. So they're going to move 1 square first. Okay, one of them can attack you. The one you didn't attack with your dagger.
Okay.
He misses you, and how you finish your move.
Okay, one last thing. Because of my form of dread, I should be able to use 1d10 plus 8 as temporary hit point.
Let me see here. Since I'm about to be attacked next by two of them bastards, cure wounds.
Nice.
On,
Go to
on
move adjacent to him. You have to
Jotaro.
touch him for that. So,
Oh, okay.
13 back, Jotaro.
Thank you.
You were hit by a magic missile spell cast at 6th level. That's why you have
Damn.
some
Oh.
damage.
Actually, didn't take very much damage considering it was 6th level.
It's true.
I think there was 4 ones. Yeah.
And then I'll take my finishing move and go there.
The one who cast it, Jotaro, is dead now. Filch, your turn.
Okay.
There's just 3 cultists remaining.
Hopefully
Sorry, I
get-
know you're into revenge, but I had to kill him.
Try to get this one off Jotaro so he can get the other 2 dead. So the one south west of Jotaro. Wow.
Yes. Hit. Killed. Boom.
And he will keep moving, but let me first do the homunculus who's going to fly, almost up there. He'll fly up this way, shoot the one on the west, 20 for 6.
For 6.
And Filch will be done.
Nice. Jotaro, your turn.
Hunter's mark
30.
on.
One to the east. Got it?
Yep. And I'll attack that one. Gonna be 20 for 12.
Finished him.
And then
Nice.
on the other one, 16 for 9.
9. Finished him. Okay. You've felled this squad of cultists that were staying outside of these ruins. Inside the ruins, you see a set of stairs that go down that are all cleared. So they're open for you to go down them. You can take off the cultists, some of their weapons and such, but also that wand of magic missiles you're able to pick up from the cultists.
I have no need of it. Oh,
cultists
that
that fired upon
lightning launcher
Jotaro.
thing is so cool.
Is it an action to activate winged boots?
Click that button, you'll see. I think you just use it when you want it.
That's what I thought. Okay, I just want to make sure.
We still have Pass Without Trace up. Did it? Well,
Nope.
I guess there was no, it's down.
Yeah,
It's
because
down,
Okay.
Concentrating on Hunter's mark.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
So a flight of stairs that go down.
Yep. Why am I in the front? I don't want to be in
Are
the
there any
front.
traps? Why are you in the front? You have the highest hit points and you're the trap detector.
I don't have good perception at all.
I'll go in the front.
I do have a lot of hit points.
The stairs go down about 10 feet, turn, and continue down. And you can see down below a couple of blue flames lighting the bottom of the stairs. They open up into some sort of chamber down there. After descending about 10 feet to a landing and then 20 more feet into that chamber of worked stone. The light is an unnatural aquamarine. You won't be able to see much of what's in the chamber until you get down to the stair below the bottom. So
I stop and listen
here's your,
and then stick my head around the door.
so I'm going to take
Only
you
I have
guys-
thieves.
That's what you can see until you step to where Burke's at. So assuming for ease of, let me see, okay, so the stairs continue up, landing. So that's like the stairs in total. Is Burke going to be the one in front?
Yeah.
Everyone put you guys where you want to be when Burke gets where you can see into the
See.
He toddles in like
Oh.
a sweet little innocent lost 5-year-old.
Okay, Burke. You can see this chamber is that size. You see a door to the right. You see pillars lining the left and right part of the room. And you see a fountain that flows quietly at the far end of the chamber.
What's
The
that other
pillars are in 2 rows, and each is carved with the visage of otherworldly creatures.
Oh,
You
great.
look familiar?
And you spy one of those otherworldly creatures in the very first pillar over here. It's got like a tentacle wrapping around the pillar, and then you see the tentacle move.
Oh,
And
shit.
you see there's a creature actually behind the pillar. And roll initiative.
Yeah, that's bad.
Is spiritual hammer still up or is it long gone?
It is gone. Only lasts a minute. Okay, everyone's rolled initiative. This thing's initiative. You're at 18 perception. You spy it. Noticing that one move, you look to the other pillar, and you see that there is another one on the other side of the room.
Legasp.
And luckily, you turn to look just in time because that one moves before anyone does.
Oh,
This thing floats through the air, tentacles waving below it, closes upon the little cherub, attacks him with its tentacles, but the cherub dodges out of the way of those, and then tries to bite. That miss, and connects with his bite for 5 piercing damage. Burek.
Piercing. Got it.
And then, Ivan, your turn.
Oh. No. Birch has a retributive strike. Where's my retributive strike? As a reaction. I'm trying to remember which one of these it is. Not listed as retributive. 1 second while I look at it. Sorry. Wrath of the Storm. Not much, but that's what he's got. I don't see it on the list.
You're probably looking for this Rod of Lightning, old
No,
creature
I'm
you see
looking
in
for
60 feet.
Wrath of the Storm, which is a Tempest Cleric feature. When a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a Dex save, DC 16,
Dex save.
versus 2d8.
You got him. Go ahead and roll your 2d8.
2d8 lightning, and thrown back. If it's large or smaller, thrown back 10 feet.
5 lightning. Got it. Okay, that was after its attack on you. Let's see, it started here. 2, 3, 4.
How do I apply damage to myself?
5, 6. And its turn's done. And then, stepping out of the shadows in the far end of the room is another cultist who commands you, Burrick, to approach. 11 wisdom save, or you'll follow his command.
Oh, hold on. I think I got a feature here. Beguiling trait. Okay. Succeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Beguiling trait, if I can do it.
Yeah, so I rolled a
Twist, rather.
29 to save.
So I'm going to 120 feet.
Remember, you can't see in the room yet. Only Burrick can see in the room.
Oh, shoot.
So
I'll
he's
pull the
done.
sticks.
He'll dodge back behind the pillar after he does his command spell. Then
Oh,
another one steps out of the shadows.
Great.
Here, he will command Burrick to approach. Or no, he'll do spiritual weapon on Burrick, missing, and then he'll do a sacred flame on 11 dex save Burrick to dodge a sacred, take a point of damage.
See if I can beat 11. I beat
Burrick's
11.
good. That guy's gone. Ivan, your turn. Stairs are difficult terrain, Ivan. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 to get to the first step in the room.
Okay, can I arrange a shatter in a way that hit only the upper creatures? That one.
Can you...
This once.
Can you do what?
I want to cast a shatter here in the room.
Shatter, got it.
Shatter. Yes, sorry for my
No,
for
you're
my
good.
pronunciation. Okay. Shatter.
Yeah,
yes,
drag that where you want to hit the spell at. Change to your pointer tool, and then you should be able to drag it to wherever you want the spell centered. And then once you have it dragged to where you want the spell to be, like if you want it there, then click the shatter button.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So that was extremely loud. Thunder echoes through the whole place. 7 points of thunder damage are done to each of those 2 creatures in the area. 15 con save, which they both fail, so they both take the full 7.
Also should be at 4 level because I think I have my slot at 4 level.
Yes, you're right. So they take an extra 12. Oops, no, an extra 9.
Sure, extra 9.
Okay. And then finish your move where you want, Ivan. So finish moving.
Okay, yes, I move. I will head back here so they can go forward if they want.
Next after Ivan is Burke.
Okay. Burrick is going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. And he can reach either of the 2 cultists, but he can only see this one. So he will cast it at that one and roll to hit. And where's my spiritual weapon? I have to click on myself, hit spiritual weapon. I'm sorry, I'm just a slow reader, it seems. So that's 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
And you see the damage that it did. It's 8 plus 2/4, so 10 hit points of damage.
Then move where you want.
Well, first I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him as a action. Where's my Toll the Dead? I used to be so good at reading. There it is.
All
It has
right.
to make a...
Did you want to add your blessed strikes to that?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's a total of 18 points damage to him.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, so this is my chance to move. He's got that threatening thing. I'm going to move 1, and you say that that's a 2 movement because
Correct.
it's stairs.
Correct.
2, 3.
When you get to there, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares of movement so far. You
Yeah.
see 2 more of those things in there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And I let the party know, hey, there's more. This is awesome.
All done?
No. Because they don't seem to have reach. 5, 6,
That's a hard corner there, so we'll call that 6.
7. 6, 7.
All right, after you is Jotaro.
All right, Jotaro is going to move, and he ignores difficult terrain. So 1, 2, 3, and let's do a bonus action. Actually, let's go ahead and Hunter's Mark this guy right there.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to attack this guy, the longbow. So that's only going to be a 15 to hit. I'm assuming that
15
does
hit.
not hit. Oh, for 18 damage.
Finished him.
Nice.
And then I'll do this guy here. That's going to be a 20 for 13.
20 is a hit. 13 damage. Okay.
And then
Let me know when you're done.
I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll move back to there.
He moves to there, attacks with his tentacles.
Retributive
13
strike.
is a miss.
I'll still do a retributive strike on him. That's wrathful strike, wrath of the storm, which I still can't see. Is it possible it's not on my list?
It's not on your list now. And he has to hit you for you to use that. So you'll try again. Beak attack. 19.
So when he strikes the first time, he saves against the wrathful strike?
No, he has to hit you for you to be able to wrathful strike him.
Oh, really?
The trigger is creature you see in 5 feet hits you. Yeah.
Right.
All right, so he missed on both attacks, and he's done. Then Marcus, your turn.
Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and move down.
So now you can see into the room. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet of movement so far.
Let's see here. So none of those have taken, except for that one, has taken damage. Okay, let's do total of the dead again. On that one that's damaged down at the bottom corner.
Southern rightmost corner, wisdom save. 15 on his save. I think that might fail against you, but we'll double check.
Where's that? Total of the dead.
Ooh, 14. So he did make it.
Oh,
You moved 20
shit.
feet so far. What else do you want to do, Marcus?
Let's see here. One guy's coming back. Just move back there.
All right. After your turn comes the next Grell. He comes here. 1, 2, 3. Attacks with tentacles. Missing. Attacks with beak.
No. Oh, no.
Missing. And then we got another Grell right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks Marcus with tentacles. Missing. And then attacks Marcus with a bite. 18 to hit. That's a hit on you, Marcus. 4 points of piercing damage, Marcus. Then Filch, your turn.
Yes. Oops. Yes. Crap. Hold on. That's not where I'm moving. Well, that is maybe where I'm moving. So this. Do the
That's
stairs start
difficult.
on Ivan or one
Yeah,
in
they
front
start
of Ivan?
on Ivan, so that's the first
All
step.
right. So that's yeah. And coming here, can I?
You can see
I
the guy at the
that
bottom of the
first grill?
stairs. You got,
All right,
you
perfect.
can see him.
You know, well, like I'm gonna help my party out. Instead, I'm gonna bless Ivan, Jotaro, and myself, and
Nice.
then I will bring Homie over here. He's flying, so he shouldn't have
Correct.
too much trouble coming over here and shooting the Grell that's just south of Marcus. We're at 23 for 4. He'll
That's a
fly
hit.
back up. I'm concentrating, and I am finished.
Nicely done. You hear, Burke, some movement around the corner. Seems to be receding. Initiative. Sort that.
Like someone's running away from the fight here.
You don't know.
Okay.
There. Grell's turn. This guy. And go 1, 2, 3. Attack Jotaro. Tentacles Jotaro. 11 misses. Beak attack. 9 misses. He's done. Fanatic's turn. He is going to go ahead and do hold person
Oh no.
on 1 through 3. He'll do Jotaro. Jotaro's first.
I'll use Flash of Genius on this save.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Jotaro. DC 11
do it.
wisdom save.
And
Add 4.
I will also use my inspiration on this.
And your blast. So oh shit.
Holy cow.
Okay.
You're like
All
a
the
30.
Since obviously he could see me, it means I can see him, and I am going to beguiling twist that right back on his ass.
You, creature you see in 120 feet, succeed on a charm or a fright save. I don't think it's either one of those.
It's not a hold person isn't a charm?
No.
Oh.
It might be enchantment, but I don't think it's a charm spell.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind. Dang it.
That's the fanatic. He's done. Ivan's turn.
Okay, so I will activate my form of dread again.
Nice. Ooh, 9 temps.
Okay,
So you put that in the green circle. I'm doing it for you right now. It says
Okay.
9T in it now.
thank you.
You bet.
Okay, then I will Eldritch Blast the one directly in front of me.
16 hit 14 points of force damage unless you had more.
And I should have the grave also.
You want to replace it with necrotic and add 5 more?
And I think since I have activated the Form of Dread, I should have even dice more.
Yeah, as long as you replace the damage with necrotic.
Okay.
And you can do that once per turn. Once per your turn. So you replace the 14 force with a 14 necrotic. You add 5 more necrotic for 19 total necrotic. That guy. Got it?
Okay, yes. And then I will try to force him to do the check or be frightened.
He's afraid now too.
Okay. Then I shot another Eldritch Blast against the other one near.
25 to hit. 26 to hit with your rod is a hit. 8 points of force damage. Nice.
Okay, and I'm done.
Okay. After Ivan, Burke, your turn. So, Burke, you hear the sound of someone moving away from you around the corner.
Oh, that sucks. I will do a maximized thunder wave on the 2 Grell.
All right. Click that button.
Let's do thunder wave, and I will do it at a higher level. What spell levels do I have? Sure, I will do it at 4th level.
7, 14, 15, 16, 27 points of thunder damage. Actually, you maximize it. You maximized it, right? You did your Channel Divinity to roll max damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I maximized.
So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 8 being 40 points of damage. And con save DC 17.
Or be tossed back.
Both of them take 40 and push 10 feet.
I also move my spiritual weapon. I can't see the guy in the bottom corner, but I can move my spiritual weapon and attack one of the Grell with it. Can't see the guy in the corner, can I?
You can.
I can. In that case, I attempt to hit him with the spiritual weapon, which is, I don't think I hit him.
Nope. The one on the die misses.
And then I follow that sound.
From there, you can see into the room and you see this. And you see a guy. Oops.
Hey, mister, don't go. I'm scared.
Are you done?
I'm so, you know what? I'm so going to move up to him and be right there with my weapon in hand in case he tries to move away.
All right. He will do a spiritual weapon on you. Actually, does he go next? Yeah, he does go next. That misses. Then he'll do a Sacred Flame on you. 11 dex save for that.
D8 there.
And then he will move to their provoking.
Provoking, so that is, you cannot use a cantrip when provoking, right?
Unless you have Warcaster.
Unless you have Warcaster, which I do not. But I do have my club, which is, where is it? Rod. That's the wrong one. Club rod. There it is.
All right. Then you'll go.
Also misses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2, 3. So you can see his head down there. That's it for him. And then Jotaro.
All right. Jotaro is going to bonus action Misty Step.
Ooh, nice.
There. And then attack this dude here.
We're getting spread out, guys. That's not good.
That's
20 for 16.
16, still standing.
Second attack. 17 for 17.
Pin him to the wall. Dead.
Oh, wow.
I'll be that.
All right. Grell follows you to there. Multi-attack tentacles first. 6 is a miss. Beak crits you for 18 piercing.
Ooh.
Damn.
Marcus, your turn.
Do my con check here. Con save. Made it.
Your turn, John, for Marcus.
Well, since I can't get out of here to help healing, what else? We'll go ahead and get the one right in front of me with, I guess we'll go with Toll of the Dead again.
He resists it.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm dead.
Anything else, Marcus?
I can't run through them, so I'll have to run backwards.
So
there we go.
You start there. You move that first square. This guy swings his tentacles to get you. As you flee, 18 is a hit, I think. Does 11 points of piercing damage to you. And you need, and grapples you. So that stops you. So he's grappled you. You need to escape with a DC 15 escape check. Medium minus, also you're also restrained.
Said minus how much?
Restrained gives you disadvantage to attack and other people advantage to attack you.
Right. How much? You said I had damage
You
first.
took 11 piercing. And he poisons you for a minute. You're paralyzed while you're poisoned. That's not good.
Paralyzed and fuck.
11 con save negates the poison. So make a Constitution saving throw DC 11. And if you want to use your inspiration, announce it before you roll.
Do I have I don't have my reaction shit.
If you do what now? What'd you say?
So you can use inspiration to grant yourself advantage on your roll. You have
Where
to
the
make a
hell's
Constitution
inspiration?
saving throw, DC 11. Inspiration gives you advantage on that roll. Okay, so that's a fail. So you are poisoned, unless you said you were using inspiration. I think you just said what was it, right? You didn't say you were using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you are paralyzed. You get to repeat that at the end of each of your turns. That's this.
Good luck, guys.
Paralyzed. Petrified. There's paralyzed. Okay. So you're paralyzed. You're grappled.
You get to that's okay. You get to make the check at the end of every turn. So
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. So that's that. This other one was taking attack opportunity at the same time when you went, but he missed. Okay, so that was Marcus's turn. Now we got the Grells going. We got a Grell in the room. Gonna go after 6 to there. Multi-attack and tentacles. Missing. Body beak attack. Missing. And then we got a Grell there that has your friend all tangled up in his tentacles. He will attack, and then he hits going to be a crit, and he has advantage, but he rolled a 14, which is a miss. And then this beak attack is a crit anyway for 11 more points damage, Marcus.
damn it.
I knew we were getting too spread apart.
And then Filch, your turn.
Oh,
Well, fuck. All right, he's in a bad way. I could fix it, but he's gonna make it. So yeah, let's do the thing. All right. Filter go 10 so that he can see. I guess this is the one that's gotten grappled, right?
Correct.
So not that it really matters. But the next one. So the one to his southeast, Filch is going to lightning launcher. Well, I don't think it's gonna help. 11.
Miss.
All right, and then try again. Oh, that one's gonna be a 19 for 24.
You obliterate that thing.
And fuck. He's already used. So he's going to go ahead and move into the room. The homunculus is going to fly down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then shoot that Grell. Missing terribly.
Okay, after Filch runs over. Ivan, your turn.
And how tall is the ceiling here? Just
About
how high
10
can it
feet.
be?
About 10 feet high.
Put him up at 10 feet.
Okay, I will move down a bit, and then I will Eldritch Blast the Grell in front of Marcus.
That is a 14 with your +1 rod. That's it. Does how much damage?
I will Eldritch Blast again.
Wait, how much damage on the first one? For
How much
Ivan,
damage?
Yeah, on the first one, you can do 5 force, or you can do 10 necrotic.
10 necrotic, yes.
10 necrotic, okay. And then, did you want to do the fear effect?
Yes, I will do the fear effect.
Okay. He is afraid. And then your second one is also a hit, and that does 10 force. Okay, what else, Ivan?
And I will finish like this.
All right. Burke, your turn.
Question of clarity. Can spiritual weapon move through walls? Is it intangible?
No, it may not.
So it has to follow a path, and it can move 20 feet at a time. So I'm going to ignore that for a moment. I am going to shocking grasp the Grell, or attempt to, because, hey, it moved right up to me. And it's icky.
Shoot.
And
I missed something there, Filch, but I will
What-
correct
where?
it shortly. You noticed that your lightning had very little effect on it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. So it
That's
turns out
not
there's
good for Filch.
turns out there's another one in the room.
lightning has very little effect on them, huh? Won't that be interesting when I hit it with shocking grasp? 24 to hit. Does it do any damage? And I will add the radiant. What happens when I hit it? And it does fly back 10 feet.
All right. So shocking grasp. That is a hit. It's immune to lightning, so it takes none of the lightning damage.
Takes 7 of the radiant. Or how many of the radiant?
3 would be the radiant damage. And let's double check your creatures. Creature take damage from your cantrip, add D8 radiant. So since he took no damage, he doesn't get the
Well,
extra
it took the
radiant.
radiant damage.
No,
But-
it doesn't trigger. It takes the trigger to get the extra D8 is for him to take damage from your attack.
Ah,
Yeah, so
so
no
it
damage
takes
from
no
that.
damage.
Mhm.
I'm quite startled by that.
They do take thunder damage. Your thunder did work.
Yes, they do. What the heck? Why don't I move here and do a maximized shatter in this area. Should get the guy on the stairs, the Grell above me, and the Grell on the far side of the wall.
No, it won't go through walls. And
Won't
the guy
go
below
through
you
walls.
is 10 feet down, so it won't get him and the Grell in the room.
Yeah, but you said the one that's 10 feet down, you said you could still see his head.
Right, but he's 10 feet down, whereas the Grell's on the other side of the room. So to get the Grell, the level of the 10-foot radius sphere would have to be at the Grell's level. And so if you look at the sphere coming away from that maximum diameter, it would not reach down 10 feet at the max diameter extension.
Okay, so that's this. So I can't get both the Grell and the guy at the same time in the shatter.
Right, and didn't you just do a shocking grasp? So you can't do a shatter anyway.
I can't. Right. So,
Okay.
And what the heck? I'm just going to risk the Grell's embrace.
Okay.
Roll to hit and
reach out with
poison
his
me.
tentacles. 21 to hit.
Barely hits.
So
But it hits.
3 points of piercing, grapples you. 11 con save or be poisoned.
Is that C8 one, isn't it? C16.
Not poisoned. That's good.
Not poisoned.
You did take
But
3
this is now a
piercing.
retributive strike, which will be thunder, 2d8. Wrath will strike, so 2d8
Dex save.
thunder.
Here comes his dex save. Ooh, he made it.
In that
It's
case,
going
he
to take
does not
half
take.
damage. So 2d8 and he'll have it. 6
And
so
this
take
is
4.
not
Take 3.
this is not a cantrip or a weapon attack, so he does not take the radiant.
And anything else, Burke?
That was my action, my attempted move. Bonus action to move the spiritual weapon. I can't attack what I can't see with it, but I can move the spiritual weapon to here. Yes, can't
You
see
can't go
the
through.
ground.
Can't go through the pillars. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to
One,
there.
yeah.
All right. Then we got Grell going. Are you all done, right?
I don't get a save against the grapple at the end
You
of my
do.
turn, do
Repeat
I?
it at the end of your turn. Go for it. Oh no, that's not a
That's
save or
good.
grapple. That was the poison. So no, you don't. Okay, so the Grell's going. The one that is here only because I forgot that they don't take lightning damage all that time. Sorry, guys. So this one comes out of the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. You attack Filch, multi-attack with tentacles, missing and beak, missing, and then Fanatic's turn. Is he still alive? Oh, the running Fanatic.
Fail. Shit.
2. Paralyzed and grappled, he can come and get me.
6, 7. Okay, you hear him running down the stairs and down a hall. And then Jotaro, your turn.
All right, Chitaro's going to bunny hop 15 feet. So bunny hop to there.
There's a door right behind you. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Okay, but is it
Oh,
closed?
It is closed, yeah. And double doors here.
Okay.
I did not notice that. I'm glad you said that.
And that was my bonus action. I'm gonna try to put an arrow in this guy right here.
Okay.
That's gonna be 13.
Wait. Plus, oh, never mind. Never mind.
And that's gonna be 12 damage.
12, got it.
Second attack,
Miss.
even with plus.
Yep. You can roll a 16 and still miss. Whereas you hit with a 13.
I know. All right. And I'll just keep moving up to here.
Okay, after Jotaro, we got a Grow going. That is the one following Jotaro. 2 will stop here and attack this little homunculus beside it. Tentacles on the homunculus. 19 to hit.
Is it not 10 feet up? Oh, I guess it's got range.
It's floating, yeah. It's floating.
Fuck. I don't remember its AC. I believe that
I
hits.
bet 19 hits. 12
I'll bet.
piercing.
Oh, no more of that.
Grapples it, rips its wings off of it, and then continues.
Theoretical healing, Josh.
And then
That's right. Thank you.
Does it
Well,
beak on
except that
Jotaro?
a 19 would have missed me.
Jotaro hit you for 23 or 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that one does hit.
And Marcus, your turn. So Marcus, your situation is you are poisoned and paralyzed.
Ooh, I need a bless.
Yeah, coming up.
You
Sorry,
good bless.
That's
not good enough.
Bless. All right.
So
Marcus
Marcus,
down.
at the end of your turn, you get to repeat your poison save. If you want to use your inspiration, announce it before you roll to get advantage.
So I'll give Marcus Flash of Genius here.
Gotcha.
So you add a 4 to your roll, whatever it is.
All right, so what do I roll?
You're rolling a Constitution saving throw, DC 11.
Yeehaw.
You made it, so you are no longer poisoned, therefore no longer paralyzed. And
Still grappled,
that was
though.
at the end of your turn, but you are still grappled.
And
Shaking off their poison. The Grell attacking Burke over here has got him tentacled up. He'll do tentacles again.
Ouch.
21 Burke for 9 piercing.
Okay. Then I will Retributive Strike for a third time.
I think you did your reaction already, right?
I did a reaction on. When did I do a reaction? Was it on my turn or?
It was on your turn, but they reset at the start of your turn, so it won't reset again until the start of your next turn. Okay, so he does that. Then he's going to hit you with his beak. 17's a miss. Your damage, I think you missed your last 3 points of damage. And then you took 9 more.
So a total of 9, so 12, so 62 down to 50.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's right. That Grell's done. Then we got a Grell attacking Marcus, who's frightened by Ivan.
That's
so
good.
This is a straight up attack with the tentacles on Marcus. 18 for 7 piercing Marcus. I think that drops Marcus unconscious.
How much was it?
7 piercing.
Yep. I'm a zebra.
He drops you to the ground, turns his beak on Filch. 18 is a miss on Filch. Okay. So Marcus, drop your hit points to 0, and Filch, your turn.
Did Well, I guess it doesn't. I was
And
going to say, did Marcus end up being
Marcus is
poisoned?
And unpoisoned, too.
I can't do anything. I still can't do nothing, so might as well be one way or the other.
And these are like braziers or something that you can't walk through. So.
You could consider it difficult terrain. Probably knock it over if you go through it.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna, or Filch is going to, actually gonna Misty Step over here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Misty Step over here. See, he's already down, but Toro isn't. Gonna reach down to, well, I don't know. No, I can't do that. Sorry. Because you don't let us carry loaded crossbows on our belt, yeah?
Right.
So instead...
no gunslingers in this campaign.
Fucking a cotton, Shed Hills, I guess. Step back, provoking from the one.
The one to the south tries to get you with his tentacles, fails
real
miserably.
Good for us. And then gonna cast Shatter on the 2 to the south there. Because there is not a whole lot else you can do. Damn, that's good damage too.
That's good damage. Put the Shatter spell where you want it.
Yeah. Oh.
Heck yeah.
Guess you're getting 3, Cotton.
Woohoo!
All right, 16 points of thunder damage, 15 con save, halves it. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit, they all made it. 8 points each, though. Killed, and 8.
Well, I'll take it. And then Filch will actually step back. That was 10. That was 10, 20, 30, done.
And I can get Marcus up on my turn.
Honestly, if you can, if you can kill this thing, I can't hurt him. I'll get Marcus. Okay, you can do both.
I could do both, yeah.
Cool.
I'm that good.
Cool.
That's the whiskey talking. Don't believe him.
Oh, shit.
That's the pixie dust talking. You can do anything. King of the world!
Oh, my God.
Ivan, your turn.
Okay. So I will point to the last one here and do it again.
Oh no, 9's a miss. With a bless, it might hit
one,
though.
no?
Oh, shit.
Bless might get it there.
I'm trying.
Let's see how much your god likes you.
Fuck.
Not quite. No, that's a 10 because the rod's additional, so it's 12 total. That's a hit. Ivan?
Woohoo!
You want to do the grave on it?
That's cool. Okay, yes, we do the grave on
Okay,
it.
so that's 19 necrotic to it. You want to fear it?
Then we try to finish off with another
Scare
one.
it? Holy cow, that finishes off. Nice shooting, Ivan.
Okay, and I finish in this way.
All right, after Ivan, Burke, your turn. So Burke, you're grappled by this thing, but you're not poisoned by it, so you're not paralyzed. What do you want to do? The escape from the grapple check is, if you want to try and escape, it is DC 15.
Does that at all impede my ability to hit it with a spiritual weapon?
Huh. We'll say no. Shane can tell me the real rule.
It's a curious question. It's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
well, I mean, I don't know.
Go for it with your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Let's see if the spiritual weapon does anything this time. Oh, wrong one. Spiritual weapon.
Ooh, 13. That's a hit. 10 points of force damage. That's a pretty good wallop on the back of that thing's head. You can see its brain matter kind of mush in waves, but still is holding on.
And does it do anything to prevent me from casting Toll the Dead?
It cannot stop you from doing that.
Then let's attempt to toll the dead.
Here is its wisdom saving throw. You got him. He dies in your arms, or you in his arms, or something like that.
Okay, so movement, that was action. 2, 3, 4.
They're gone.
4,
You guys are safe.
6, 7. Well, no, our healer is down.
Oh, yeah, you guys got to save Marcus before he dies.
It's good.
Oh, this guy's gone. Okay, Jotaro.
No enemies. All right, I'll
None.
just do it the easy way.
Let them know that he got away and we're in danger.
I'm gonna give him my potion of healing.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll it yourself. Okay, so you guys have entered this first room. Let me describe this room to you again as you look around. As Marcus comes to, you got 7 hit points of healing there, Marcus. So you look around the room carefully, quickly, because you know someone went to warn people deeper in the compound. The stairs, that emptiness.
How much?
Marcus, you
I'm
were
sorry.
healed for 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the braziers flanking the stairs burn with unnatural aquamarine light. The pillars in 2 rows are carved with visages of otherworldly creatures. The fountain flows quietly at the far end of the room, and there is a silver cup sitting on the edge of the fountain, and the west door is locked, and the south double doors are unlocked. What do you guys want to do?
Like to check out
Take
the
a
cup.
short rest.
Take a short, like, have a nap. Fuck.
Guy down the stairs got away and he went ahead. He seemed in a hurry to get there.
Or take a one of my heal potions.
Yeah, so Filch would like to check out the cup and the fountain.
All right. The fountain holds crystal clear water. The cup
How much?
sitting...
Sorry. Go ahead.
How much what, Marcus?
I was saying, how much did my potion heal me for?
Oh, for 6 hit points. Okay. The fountain is
Oh,
crystal
just use a
clear
slot.
water. The silver cup sitting on its edge is empty.
Oh, he'll pop a slot for detect magic and just see about this fountain here. That's
You
super
detect
suspect.
divination magic in the water.
Divination.
Divination magic in the
Yeah, he'll and nothing on the cup. He'll fill the cup and I don't know, say the name of Lord. I can't remember his name at this point. Velasquez, Valeris, Vialis, and see if he can get an image conjured up of what they're up to.
No image conjures to your head.
All right. Well, I don't think we should drink it.
Oh, Jotaro will drink it.
Jotaro, you feel a presence.
Yeah.
You feel almost like this is like a trip you've been on before, but you feel like something guiding you, except it's not so much guiding you as it is puppeteering you, you feel like. But anyway, you have the effect of a guidance spell
Oh, shit.
for the next 10 minutes that you can trigger whenever you want. One time.
Well, that's cool. So, do we want to try to take a short rest despite the dangers, or?
No, we're going to be attacked and killed in our sleep if we take a short rest.
Well, luckily we don't have to sleep. We could just sit on the stairs, and
True.
if someone comes, we can stand up. But all right. I mean, I'm fine.
I'm not.
We want to lock the doors to the south and set a guards on the hole to the left.
Or we could see if one of these is a room, like, and then fuck, I think I could actually arcane lock it behind us. I can.
So the
But
doors to
then
the
they can
south
get away.
unlocked. Door to the west locked.
Well, I'm gonna investigate the door to the west, and then I'm gonna try to unlock it. See what
All right.
happens.
Do your thieves tools check.
And then I will guidance myself on this to try to open it.
I'll take my potion of
No
healing.
problem. You are able to open the door.
Woo.
Interesting room you see ahead of you. Bundles of papers, diagrams, scrolls, and books lie scattered on a desk and across the floor of this room. It's lit by 2 glowing crystal spheres on a shelf along the north wall.
And with detect magic still up, is anything?
Yeah, the book is magical.
Let's,
The
does it look like the
2
book we're looking
globes
for?
are magical.
Drift close.
There is a wooden box on the table. It is got something magical in it. You can sense that through the wood.
Oh, damn.
And that is it. You guys want to search the room? Look through the stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
In fact, and specifically that book.
Burke, make a wisdom perception check with advantage.
Wisdom perception check with advantage. That is my W. Why did everything get... Oh, there's W20.
There you go.
That's a 17 on the check. You note a slight depression in the floor in front of the shelf before anyone steps on it.
Look out for the trap there.
Oh, it is trapped.
Yeah,
And,
there's a pit trap there.
Oh,
You think you could shimmy along the edges of it to get those globes off of the shelf. The book that's
While we're
lying on the
doing this-
table,
Yeah. Look.
that is The Retribution of the Ancients.
Nice.
It describes various dark rituals and also contains spells as a spell book.
Court's going to be happy to get their hands on this.
Yeah, Jataro's going to pocket that. Well, mission accomplished. We can head home.
The
I bet that's
papers,
aid at level 3 on the party. That is the members who are wounded, myself, Marcus, and Jataro.
you do cast it or you can cast it.
I am going to, if that's
All right.
okay.
So +5?
It's-
Plus 10 for 8 hours.
No, 10.
And if that takes you above your normal, then that is temporary for,
Actually,
it
it,
just-
it increases your current and your maximum by 10.
yeah.
So your maximum goes up by 10, and you can be healed all the way to that new maximum. And your current goes up by 10 as well. All right. For 8 hours. So this Retribution of the Ancients, okay, you got that. There's papers covered with formulas and schematics, definitely having something to do with arcane magic. None of you are trained in that, so you don't know for sure. You have 2 drift globes that are cracked, unfortunately.
Damn it.
You have, you also found a secret door with your high perception check. It's a secret door.
How much do we get healed by?
And hit points.
So Marcus, I'm going to do it for you because it's kind of complicated for your tokens. So I'm going to do, Marcus, is increase your current and your maximum by 10. So your current will go to 23 and your maximum will go to 48. And that'll be your new max hit points and current hit points for the next 8 hours. Thanks to Bind Magic.
I'm sorry, my brain is going dead. What was the first set? How much?
You're 23 out of 48 now. I did it to your token already.
23. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Current hit points is 23. Your maximum is 28. Okay. So the secret door that you find is right down here. Now you also have this wooden box on the table, which has some sort of magic inside of it. Want to open that up, Bilch?
Yeah, if we checked it for traps and it doesn't look like the box is going to
Yeah,
blow
you
up,
found no traps in the box.
Yeah, pop it open.
It has a chime inside of it,
Ooh.
a magical chime.
Cool.
Inside the desk, you find 2 golden medallions worth 125 gold pieces each. Okay, that is all you find in the room.
Pretty good haul,
Nice.
y'all.
Yeah. I think this is pretty good for a day's work.
Where to now?
Nearest Bay Crossing.
Oh, Jesus.
Secret door.
Yeah, I mean, let's do the secret door, assuming we...
All right. There's a short hall and then another secret door at the end of it. You want to open the southern secret door?
I do. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna bring my homunculus back because I haven't.
Okay.
Boom, he's back, and then yeah, let's keep going.
All right. So the southern secret door opens up into this little work area, and there's a bronze oil lamp that is burning, and these 2 tables hold wood carving tools and strange wooden objects.
That's for me.
I bet they look like tongues. Careful. There's been other traps.
A distended tongue with a torn root is what they look like. There are maybe 2 score of them, 40 to 50 of them,
Why?
spread across these tables. And then around the corner, you can see the hallway, which is
Right. When I compare what I saw with the wooden one at
very
Sarah's
similar.
bed,
Very, very similar.
same type of wood.
Yeah, same type of wood even. You see a desk down the hallway and a brazier right there, and the flight of stairs that go down over.
Bill's just gonna take all of the tongues, unless someone really wants one, and put them in the brazier.
This brazier over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What could go
Alrighty.
wrong? Assuming they're not pinging as magical from.
Right.
Yeah.
The desk. Books and trinkets are spread across the wooden desk in this alcove chamber. It's lit by a burning brazier. You look at the trinkets on there, they look mostly worthless. They're strange, odd-looking things from across Faerun. The books look like registries of purchases, as well as lists. So you see a list of people, a list of items,
Does the list of items correspond to the trinkets on the table?
Hard to say. Maybe. Possibly.
And then probably harder,
Make a wisdom insight check.
Oh, wow. Got this.
You can have the ability to lay a trap or block a stairway.
Ooh, nice. What are you asking, Burke?
Burke wants to know if anyone has the ability to lay a trap or block a stairway in case those guys come back up the stairs.
Yeah. Filch. This is odd. Looking this stuff over, you think it's a ruse. You don't think this is like real lists or real people or anything like that.
Oh, wow.
Which is strange. You don't know why that would be that way. Meanwhile, while you're searching that, but everyone else where you want to be. Filch, you've grabbed the papers or looked at the papers. Everyone set up where you want to be when he's doing that. Those doors are closed unless you want to open the double doors, Jotaro.
Yeah, I want to open them.
Okay. So those are sitting open, and secret doors we'll say are both open. And
those are cool. I like those, Tom.
Yeah, I wanted a way to quickly show doors open or quickly unshow them open without having to like swing doors, make them their own layer and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So you hear a scream, a horrible, gut-wrenching scream come from down the stairs. The stairs, when you look down them, they go down about 15 feet, and then you'll see a wall, and they turn right and left. And the scream sounded like someone being like disemboweled. That's how gut-wrenching it was.
Woman or man?
Man.
We weren't going to be paid to save the Tavern Keeper's son anyway.
We didn't know which one was his son, so I mean, we probably already killed him.
We still have to put Sarah to rest, or she will haunt us to the end of our days.
Yeah. Is that true?
All right.
Birch never lies. He just makes things up.
Let's see. Should we? Well, I don't know. We can go rushing down there. Clearly, they're sacrificing someone, or more than likely sacrificing someone.
Don't get spread apart like we did last time.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Well, we kind of had to because of the stairs.
All right. So are we going to these stairs, or are we doing these stairs? Those are the options.
Well, let's do the stairs in front of us. They're double wide.
Yeah. All right.
We can fight side by side.
Like the trailer Filch grew up in. All right. If you wouldn't mind applying your perception to the
put your lead guy right there. Put your lead guy right there.
Why don't I go there?
And then everyone put yours where it be when the lead guy gets there. And then
I'll be up there.
You are not surprised with your good perception guy. He warns you there's someone right around the corner down there. Roll initiative, please, everyone.
Before we start, do you think I can recover one spell slot with my Road of the Pact Keeper?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Don't forget your guidance, Josh.
Oh,
that 10-minute jobber. Wow, you probably don't need it at 22.
Well, actually, because I'm feeling a little bit of a rivalry with Filch, I'm going to use it just so that I beat him.
I fucking love it.
So that's a 23.
That's awesome.
The Dark One has guided your steps.
Oh.
You see a cultist there. You guys rolled your initiatives. Ooh, cultist rolled good as initiative, but you guys still beat him. So Jotaro, to see that cultist, you'd need to be in Ivan's spot or closer. Now you see him.
Okay. Bonus action Hunter's Mark, and then Longbow. 24 for, that's going to be 17.
17, good strike. Okay.
Then second attack, it's going to crit.
Damn, dude.
Do you need me to add that?
Jesus, no. You hear another gut-wrenching scream. Not from your enemies.
There's nothing here.
Then you see one more behind him. Anything else, Jotaro?
No, I'm going to hang out right there.
Oh,
your work
boy,
is done.
That was vicious. Filch, your turn.
Awesome. Holy shit. Well, there's no time like the now. Come to here with a little bit of a view, and gonna say, how are you doing? 19 for 25.
Holy shit. These poor guys.
Rivalry's working.
Picked a bad day to be a cultist.
Oh, shit. Oh, how about a... Looks over at Jotaro, says, me too. 27 total. Oh, no. Fuck, it's only 21 total.
After that body hits the floor, you hear someone just under his breath mutter, fuck me. And he sounds like he's coming from around the corner just to your left.
The other way. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. They're coming up next. Well, I don't know if he can. Homie probably can't get there. Homie cannot get there. So yeah, I don't. And let's see. None of y'all are really melee. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
Holy cow. Let's see what you see in the room, too.
Oh, fuck. 84 more.
See from that corner, you can kind of see the whole western.
Yeah, we've got something that drops down in a hole.
Yeah. You see like two pits.
Oh, shit.
You hear a ritual coming from like this direction, but what you can't see yet. You hear a man gurgling breath like his last breaths.
Right. All right. Filch will relay it back. And then 5, 20, 25, 30, just flying right over top of Birkin. Now that's all the things Filch can do.
All right. Fanatic's turn.
Well,
He is going to inflict wounds at second level on you, Filch.
no, thank you.
Missing.
Oh,
Then he's going to back up and then provoke.
yeah, I mean,
Then come out of sight around the corner, and he's done. Ivan, your turn.
Okay. I'll try to move a bit.
Each of the squares count as 2. Each of the squares in the steps count as 2.
It seems I can't highlight my token anymore. Just as
You can't highlight your token or click on it.
If you're too close to someone, you have to move out of the way to.
What do you want to do, Ivan? I'll move you for you.
okay. Yes. Thank you. I would like to move it here.
You might need to refresh Roll20 because I didn't see you ping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 35 feet of movement. So you got 5 more feet once you hit the bottom of the stairs. You want to go to the right and see what you can see on the right-hand side of the room? I mean, right, as far as you guys coming down the stairs, left on the screen.
I want to see him actually. Just a second. Okay. Okay. So it's not there anymore.
What's not there? Oh, there's there's no one left down the stairs.
Okay.
they're around this wall to the south.
Yep. So you went
At least
35
one of
feet
them.
to get to there or there, your choice.
Okay. I will stay here.
You move down to there. What else you want to do? That's all?
Nothing.
Nothing
I can
else?
do nothing else.
Right. Just say you're dodging. Marcus, your turn.
Go ahead and 2, 4, 6.
Might be we could go both ways.
Well, I'm trying to stay in between the parties and make sure I can heal both. If we go 2 ways, I can heal both each way.
So you
Let's
move
stay
to
there and
there.
dodge.
What else do you want to do, Marcus?
Nothing. I'll
Nothing else?
yeah,
Dodging?
no.
Dodge is your action. Okay. After Marcus is done, Burrick, your turn.
Burke is going to cast Spiritual Guardians at 3rd level, the natural level of the spell, so that and he's going to exclude the members of his party and the homunculus from damage by it.
Roger.
He is surrounded by little lightning bolty kind of things.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a hard corner?
Yeah.
5, 6.
All right. Now you can see that
Yeah.
other side of the room. Ooh, now you can see more. Let's see what you see here.
That's his action and his movement. Don't see anything.
See
Oh,
that,
there.
this, and then from this angle there.
How high is that wall that we're right up against?
2, all the way to the ceiling. The ceiling here is about 20 feet.
Okay. So I have no applicable bonus action. That is me.
You see a disturbing sight coming around the corner. The dark chapel, the huge space has the appearance of a chapel. Its walls carved with unnatural imagery. A large alcove to the south contains a huge purple stone statue of a monstrous otherworldly creature with a large bulbous head, long arms, tentacles for legs, and multifaceted eyes glowing with aquamarine light. This is a creature depicted on the book, The Retribution of the Ancients, that Sarah drew as well.
Oh, damn it.
2 bodies are draped over an altar in front of the statue, and standing over them is a tall, bald man clutching a bloody knife. He is flanked by abominations and a robed cultist, and sitting in the pews watching this take place is the elf with the big hat.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, that's that. What else, Burke?
That's everything I can do.
All right,
So
after you, then is Jotaro.
All right. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Misty Step to here.
Boom. So now you can see even more of the room.
Kill something, Jotaro.
And Jataro's going to try to shoot the nobleman-looking guy down there.
Oh, I need to roll all their initiatives. This is a new
Oh.
round, isn't it? Let me
they
do the
don't
ones in
need
the
to
room.
fight, it's fine.
That guy and this guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, let's see, +2, and then take up both of those guys. Got him. Oh, and then
I think this is about to get fun.
okay, Jataro.
Okay, first attack on the nobleman. That's going to be 18 for 15.
The elf there.
No, this guy right here.
Oh, that guy. He's going to use a power called Portent.
Oh shit!
When a creature you see makes an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you roll a d20 and choose whether to use yours or his. Joke's on him, though. You'll roll a 7 on your d20 to get that 18 to hit. So you'll use yours. That's a hit.
On him. You almost feel badly for the dude. Like shit.
And then, so that's 15 damage?
15 damage as long as he takes psychic, which he
Correct.
does.
Sorry, 12. Okay. And then next attack, that's going to be a 16 to hit for 8 damage.
16 to hit, 8 damage. Got it.
That'll be
Okay.
Jataro's turn.
Filch, your turn.
Oh god! All right. See who he can see here. He can still see Jataro. It seems like it's that kind of time. He will, once again cast Bless here on the ones making attack rolls. So himself, Ivan, and Jataro.
Oh, did the bless go down?
Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute. That's that fight's been yeah. And then he's gonna get out of the way. He's gonna be there, and then homie's gonna come down to like here and fly. And unfortunately, that's what he can do without an action surge or anything.
All right. After
Oh.
Filch.
There's another. And I'm sorry, Tom. You said there was like a horrific creature. Oh, that's this thing
This
fucking
thing
here.
there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Like they're like, all right. Does it look like it's mid summoning or it's like done summoning?
He is like disemboweling the bodies that are on the altar.
Okay,
And
so
performing
it's like
some sort of
feeding.
ritual with the bodies, yeah.
Shit. All right, we need to try to clear that then. Okie dokie.
Then the fanatic. He's going to, you can see from there, he doesn't step out at all. He's going to 1, 2, 6, and then he will tell Filch to approach.
No, thank you.
11 wisdom save Filch. To ignore that command.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this has to be a charm effect.
All right, so I will use Flash of Genius plus. So there's the Flash with the +4, the Wisdom, and the Bless coming in.
Oh, no
Oh
problem.
yeah, nice.
It's not
The
a
guy
charm
like twist.
effect. It's not
Are
a charm.
you serious? You got this.
It's charms, spells that actually have the charm keyword, right? Not just enchantment spells.
They're kind of
Well-
few and far between.
They're pretty few and far.
Let me
Creature
check
you
here.
see succeeded charm. Oh, fright spells work too.
Yeah,
Yeah, this wasn't charm nor fright.
bullshit. All right.
All right, he's done. Then comes one of the Grell. Val sends the Grell this way. 1, 2, 6 to there. Dashing.
No.
And then Marcus.
Please kill that.
your
Please kill
turn.
that. Please kill that.
It's actually Marcus's turn. Damn.
It is.
Kill the grill. Kill the grill.
I can't kill it, but let's see here. Let's go ahead and do Toll of the Dead again, I guess.
On the Grell, you can see he resisted it.
That sucks.
Are you done?
No, let me move. I'm done.
Ivan, your turn.
Okay. So I will point this creature, this
Ooh,
again.
good 10 hit points that time. So your 9 temp becomes 14 temp. 17 hit by a mile. You want to make that necrotic?
Yes, necrotic to maximize the damage.
20 points of necrotic damage. Want to scare him?
Okay, and then I try again with another shot.
Do you want to scare him?
Yes, I want to scare
Okay,
him.
I
Sorry.
won't ask
yes.
anymore. Oh, wait. I'll let you tell me.
Sorry,
That's
yes.
a fail. No, that's a success. Okay. Second shot.
Oh, hey, I wonder if I can do my big guy like twist. With,
You might be able to.
Let me check.
1 on the second shot's a miss.
Creature I see succeeds.
Yeah. Of course,
All
you
right.
can't see him. So.
Are you fucking?
One day you'll use that ability.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Maybe you
so
can
I'm
stop
done.
annoying us until then. With telling us every round you're going to use it. Bert,
I
your turn.
have
Okay.
legitimate beliefs as to why.
Burke is going to move a little bit forward because he's not sure he believes his eyes, and that puts feral into the spirit guardians,
It does.
which is, I believe, what
It won't do
the-
anything
Grill?
yet. It's at the start of his turn.
it's at the start of his turn.
Yeah.
And I see this creature that we've had a week of being prepared. So I attempt to cast. Is it within 12 squares? 1, 2,
Yes, it
3,
is.
4. I attempt to cast Banishment with
Okay.
a DC 17 Charisma save
On Vialis?
on the creature.
Creature. Oh, okay. All right.
Because it is clearly extra dimensional,
It is
and that's what Banish is for.
clearly extra dimensional, but it got a 19 on its save roll.
Shit.
Yeah, well, obviously.
What else you gotta do?
Right. Okay, so that was move and attack, and the attack was a spell, so I can't really do much else. But I can get up to. I assume that this is a difficult terrain queue,
Correct.
and I will try to hit. No, I can't. I already attacked. I will keep my weapon ready
Okay.
in case I need to do something.
All right. Vialis finishes the dark ritual. Another of these creatures comes into view. We'll act right after him in initiative.
Another grill. Okay. Yeah, maybe if we can disable Varellus, that'd be good because
That's
he's
what I'm
doing
trying
more
to do.
ritual. Yeah. So maybe maybe banish him. That's.
I'm going to try to banish him with my
Then
arrows.
he turns and uses a power that is a 10-foot radius. Do it right there to get Jotaro and Burke.
Mm-hmm.
A blast, like Marcus, you describe it as if a tear opened up in the multiverse and this like expanding cosmic opening engulfed Burke and Jotaro. And Burke and Jotaro, you saw things you will dream about or have nightmares about for the rest of your lives as this thing approached you. And you see the damage is psychic damage to the tune of
Holy shit.
77 psychic damage.
Motherfucker.
And you're
I'm sorry.
stunned. And it's a DC 15 wisdom saving throw to be not stunned and to take half damage.
Well, let's see if I survive, because then I would be dead.
Boom. Half of that is 32.
38, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Nice try, though.
Nice, y'all. You both made it. That's
well, you
good.
both made your saves. That's good. So neither one of you are stunned.
Shit.
You take 38, Burke.
Okay, so I also have to make a con save for my spiritual guardians to remain up, I think.
Correct. DC 19.
Okay, so I want to remove 38 from this, so that is 29 hit points. And said DC 19?
Correct. Concentration check, DC 19.
Nope. So that spell goes down.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
That kind of sucks.
After he does that.
Oh, wait. I took damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was holding the rod.
Yep.
Just do it.
So the rod is it's just 2d8. It's a DC 13
Dex save.
dex save
Dex save.
versus.
Made.
Oh, he saved.
You'll take
So
half
lightning
of
shoots in the rod
2d10.
and 2d10 is.
Ooh, good damage, though. So he's going to take 7 lightning from that.
And is flown back 10 feet.
There.
Oh.
Okay, anything else, Burke? Actually, that wasn't your turn. That was his turn.
It's a reaction.
Anything else for him? He will.
Did getting knocked back seem to disrupt the ritual he was doing, or did he like stop doing that?
He
to do his
stopped
other
when he
shit?
turned to attack. Yeah. So the two bodies. There are 2 bodies actually beside the altar, and it looks like they're both been ritualized by whatever ritual he did.
Okay.
So it looks like he has no more bodies to use to do any more of his attacks. So given that.
To do his attack, so it looked like he had to use one of those bodies to do that crazy 70 points.
Oh,
with all that.
no. I'm sorry. To create Grell.
Create
So,
Grail. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'll move to there. Okay. Bialis is done. Grell's turn. 2, 3 to there. Tentacles on Burke is a miss with a 17. Good thing you clerics have some crazy armor classes. And then a Beak is a miss. And then we got Fanatic going here. He tells Filch to approach.
Mm.
Filch going to make a wisdom save, DC 11.
Yeah, I failed that.
Okay. So you will approach by the most direct route. And then your turn if you get within 5 feet of him on your next turn. Squirrel's turn. The squirrel's going to go over to here. 6,
It could dash up here. That's fine.
7. It dashes all the way up to you guys.
Oh, it didn't want to attack.
Had to
I guess it
dash.
couldn't.
You couldn't make it either way. Yep. Barrel. He doesn't like that this fight got all close to him all of a sudden. He's going to get up off of his seat, move to here, provoking from you, Burke.
Okay. Provoked. So no,
Oh,
I
actually,
just
I
used
think
my reaction.
Yeah, you just used reaction. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interacts with something, opens a secret door in the wall, and disappears. That's his turn. That's the end of that round. Jotaro, death save, please.
Whoops, wrong thing. Shoot. I'm sorry. I
You're just showing
hit
off
the wrong-
now.
That's a fail.
One fail for Jotaro. So everyone, you need to get Jotaro back as your first
Yeah.
action you take if you want to live through this fight. Filch,
So I've been waiting on.
you were going to go ahead and approach.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The first guy takes his tentacles attack on you. It might be good or
Yeah.
bad. That's
That'll
a hit.
hit. Yeah, and I can't move.
Isn't that
You're grappled to there.
isn't that forced action
take-
though, Tom?
It's not. He's using his
And
own.
I'm fine getting hit. I'd prefer it.
5 points of piercing and
Okay.
grappled. And make a DC 11 con save or be poisoned.
Shit. Con save.
No problem.
Oh,
So you're
that's
just
right.
grappled.
And then just 2 points of damage.
DC 15 on the escape on that grapple. Yeah, that's all that did. And Filch, or follow command next turn, no effect.
Oh, you know, I need
Target
this is
approached
the-
by most direct route. In turn, if in
So
concentration.
So I can't actually end my turn because I'm within 5 feet of him. Does that
We'll
mean
say
I
your
get
turn
to do my
ends
shit?
there.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Fanatic's turn.
He's fucking around. Can the homunculus do something though? I
Yeah,
don't-
whatever they do when
I
they're
don't
not
think-
commanded.
Right. Honestly, he's gonna disengage and get away from these things.
Okay.
Like he would run away.
This fanatic here is going to do a hold person on Burke. DC 11 wisdom save Burke to not be held.
Yeah. Well, I really don't want to be held, so I'm going to use my inspiration if I may.
You're not
Waste of
anywhere
inspiration.
close to being held.
There you
That's
go.
it for the fanatic. Then we got a Grell going. The one here by Filch. You
Uh,
will tentacles. Oh, Filch, did you not take any damage? Or were you still on your temps?
no, I did. I took my 2. Right? It was just 2.
It was 5.
Oh, sorry, it was 5. Shit. It's 3.
Okay, tentacle attack on you. 17 misses. Beak attack on you.
Fuck.
13 misses.
Wow.
That Grell's done. Marcus, your turn.
Okay, move right there. Go ahead and take care of who is it? Jotaro.
Jotaro.
And do spare the dying.
Other things
can
you
you
could
heal
do
him?
would be preserve life or mass healing word or cure wounds.
I thought that was the one that actually brought him up to +1 hit point.
No, spare dying does nothing except stabilize him.
Oh,
It's like the last thing you'd want to do right now.
okay. Where the hell?
Preserve life would be
Wounds at
awesome.
the highest level you've got.
I don't have
Yeah.
preserve life.
Oh, you used your channel divinity already?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, you do. It's
Where
a
is it
channel
at?
divinity you get at 2nd level. It does this. You restore 5 times your cleric level. Divide as you choose up to max half hit points of a character. So you could give 25 hit points to any number of characters up to their half of their max.
Where's that at?
Channel divinity, it's just the first thing after your features.
So that would put me to 35 hit points, right?
It puts you, he's only 5th level to put you to 25.
Oh, there we go.
If he does it all on you. And if he does it.
Well, nobody else is below half. I
Burke
guess
is.
Burke is. Yeah.
I gotta use part of it on myself as well.
You're 1 point. You can only use 1 point on yourself.
What?
Up to
It's
half.
up to half.
It's up to half.
Oh, okay.
So, who do you want to give hit points to? 1 to you?
Yeah,
One
guess
to
one
you.
to me.
Okay. Then you have 24 left. Who do you want to give 24?
You give all 24 to me, I'll still have less than Burke.
You need to be quiet because you're dying. Marcus, who do you want to give 24 to?
So how many I can give the rest of them to Jotaro and he lives?
You can. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Jotaro, 24 hit points back. Marcus, what else do you want to do? That was your action. You still have bonus and movement.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Just a bonus action spell if you have one.
Where is it at? Now I will bring out spiritual weapon as a
Got it.
bonus.
Got it.
Kill the big guy. Get the
Spiritual
big guy.
weapon. There we go. That can be anywhere within 60 feet of you. Who do you want to attack with?
the only ones I can attack right now.
Who's that? There's lots you can attack.
Boink.
I think if
Quiet,
if
Jataro.
you're
Let's let
able-
him do his own thing.
okay.
Go ahead and put your
Sorry.
weapon where you want it to go.
There.
All right. And then a 9 is a miss. And then what else, Marcus?
That's it.
That's all. Okay, Ivan, your turn.
Okay. Can I move through him?
You cannot move through enemies, but you can move through friends. So if you're there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and you're mobile, so I think you might be just 4 squares so far. 5 squares.
Then, when I'm here, I will try to cast Blight against.
Sweet.
Blight on who?
Nobleman. Vialis.
Trying to do Blight on Vialis. It's only got a range of 30 feet, so you have to be a lot closer to him to do that on him.
Sorry. Okay. So, can I change the action or I miss this?
Yeah, you can definitely change the action.
From here, I will. I will do the old-fashioned Eldritch Blast then. Okay.
Okay. Who's that on? Vialis. Okay. 26 is a hit. You want to do necrotic?
I will do necrotic, and I will try also to scare.
Okay. So that's 16 points of necrotic, but he resists necrotic, so he takes 8 of that. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he takes all 16. And then try to scare him. He's not afraid, unfortunately.
Okay, I will try again with another blast.
Okay.
Oh, hey, but can I beguiling twist that one? I think I can, because I could see him, right?
Right.
What's this doing? This? So I'm going to beguiling twist that.
Okay.
Because I can.
You creature you see in 20 feet succeed on a charm or fright saves. Different creature you see in 20 feet charmed or frightened by you, your choice.
I'm going to do this guy right here.
This guy right here afraid of you? Or charmed by you?
Frightened. Afraid.
Got it. And he gets to repeat that. At the end of his turn, he gets a wisdom save to negate it right now. Wisdom save. Keep going, Ivan. Second attack. A 16. Ooh, 20?
Yes. Yes.
He's going to go and use his portent. Roll a different die for you. Turn that attack roll into a 2 on the die. You got +7, so that's 7, 8, 9,
15.
10, 14 total, which is a miss.
Damn.
But used up his reaction.
So I finish in this way.
Okay, after Ivan, Burke, your turn.
Okay. Well, I have Grell still ending in front of me, but I still have I have 2 third-level spell slots, and Shatter that I can maximize. I will try to hit Vialis and
Nice.
Well done.
and the thing with the monster. So that 4 square area.
You're casting Shatter?
Shatter at 3rd level.
Here you go. Go ahead and put that where you want to target.
Okay. And it will be maximized, so 32 hit points. Everything in there.
Right there? Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
32 hit points, DC 17 con save for half.
Nice.
Mm.
Well, I hope
Was-
nice.
What was the total damage again?
32.
32. That wounds him terribly. The statue shatters and he screams out, "No!" What else, Burke?
Well, that was my action.
Nice work.
I don't have a spiritual weapon up, and
You can't.
because I cast a spell, I can't do anything with that. I'm just going to wait here to let the fight come to me.
Okay. Real important roll that he doesn't want to recharge on. That's for him to do what he just did before. He charges on a 5 or 6. Here comes. Oh no.
Fuck.
Not good at all.
Mm.
He steps out to where he can see you two in the back there. 120-foot range, 10-foot radius spell.
And I die.
It's only going to be able to get you 3 in it. So you 3 see a rip in space again.
I'm prone though, so it goes over my head, right?
Not exactly. 61 points of psychic damage.
Is that
That's not
wisdom?
enough to kill me outright, and saving for half kills me anyway.
15
so
wisdom
that's good.
save. Well, save anyway, Jataro, because if you fail, you're
Oh.
stunned.
That's right.
Yeah, the save.
Bless? Nope, I'm stunned too.
So put a stunned marker
Fine.
on you. Take your hit points to 0. Put the red X.
Oh, wait, is this a fright effect?
It's not. It's going insane effect.
I mean, it's scaring the shit out of Filch if that's
If that helps.
Right.
Okay, Ivan, you made your saves. You're going to take half of 61. You take 30 points of damage, Ivan. And don't forget, you have 14
Okay.
temps. So you only take
Yes,
16.
I will remove the 14 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Ivan. It's like not afraid of any of that. Burke, are you unconscious?
I'm at 0 and unconscious and
All right.
stunned and everything.
Put all those markers on your guy and put the stun marker in your guy, put the prone marker in your guy, all that good stuff.
Where are those
that's-
markers?
You can
I
find
don't
them.
know how to-
Yeah.
You can find them. You got all around to do it. Vialis is going to then move over to there and be done. Grell's turn.
Fuck. I
It's
mean,
getting
darn it.
ugly. It's getting ugly. Grell comes here to attack Ivan with his tentacles. 14 on Ivan is a hit.
Fuck.
11 piercing Ivan.
Okay. I will rebuke it.
Okay, let's do all the effects of the attack, and then we'll do the rebuke first. So let's do the attack, all effects. 11 piercing. Need to make you're grappled. You need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Immediately. Yes.
So you are not poisoned.
Oh, we had advantage.
You're not paralyzed, and then do your hellish rebuke. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Go ahead and do your hellish rebuke. Oh, rebuke of the talisman.
Oh, okay.
You're hit by an attacker you see.
Oh, nice. And
Deal
push it.
3 psychic to attacker. Okay, take all that damage off because it triggered on a hit, not on a damage roll. I mean, you still take the damage, but he can't grapple you.
Yeah, because it grapples and pushes him away.
Pushes
That's
him
awesome.
away right away. Yeah. Okay, so you're not grappled, but you took the damage. You do 3 psychic to him and push him 10 feet back. All right.
Question?
Okay. But so I took the damage anyway, so I remove the 8 point. Okay.
Right. And he's done. What's your question, Burke?
The retributive strike doesn't activate if I'm at 0 hit points, does it?
Probably not.
Okay, just ask.
Okay, Grell's turn. That's it. He went up there, got rebuked. Then he's going to come back and try and bite you with his beak. Fails, he's done. Fanatic's turn. He's afraid of Jotaro. No, Jotaro's dead.
Not dead, just unconscious.
He will hold person on Ivan. 11 wisdom save Ivan or be held.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice roll on the bless.
Yeah.
And plus Ivan's a warlock too. So going to be good at wisdom saves, I think. 14. Made it.
We got it.
All right. That next done. Then we
Good
got
job, Ivan.
Grell's attacking up
Cool,
over there.
thank you.
Got Finch
Leave me
grappled
alone.
with tentacles. Miss,
Leave me
beak,
alone.
miss, and then Barrel's out of the fight. Rounds over. Jotaro's dying. Death save, Jotaro.
See, I just want you to know, had you let me win initiative,
Filch, your turn.
I
Dead.
could have healed you. But no. Oh fuck. All right. It's full on time for Misty Step.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna Misty Step to there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Veralis and I'm gonna say please fucking hit.
He tries
It's,
to duck behind the pillar.
A 19 for 24
and
damage.
you explode through the statue and smash him against the wall, and his body falls limp to the ground. And this thing shrivels up and dies, and shrivels up and dies, and shrivels up and dies. And the cultists will surrender to you, and you guys are victorious.
Oh, that's great.
Good job.
That turned in a hurry, huh? Okay,
Nice.
we're gonna kind of wrap this up fast because it's already after midnight. So,
All right. Let me
you guys will
revivify.
heal.
We're good.
You will then, I guess, explore the rest of the place, right?
Yeah.
Heal up.
Yeah.
Because now we're mad. Kill that feral guy too.
Right.
I mean,
So, in the back study, the secret area he went into, he's cowering in the corner and begs for his life when you come in. It's your choice as a group if you want to kill him, well, or whoever gets in there first. If you want to
Where are
kill him,
the
or take
where are
him
the
in.
bodies buried?
Yeah, you can ask him about that.
oh,
So you
nice.
find out, yeah, he'll spill the beans. Vialis was going to create a cult and come back to rule Waterdeep one day, was his plan. They've been capturing people from the tradeway, and they're below. You go down below, you find some more cultists, but you also find one of the cultists who is down below is actually is a cultist in training still, if that changes how you feel about him, of the tavern owner.
Oh yeah, we'll return him for a reward.
And then you also find the sister of the mayor. You never talked to the mayor, but the sister of the mayor is there. And in this
Reward.
room, this chamber here, yeah, you find a secret library.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
golden
Oh.
urn resting atop a small table, and a bookcase stuffed with books and scrolls. with arcane formula, alchemic recipes, ritual instructions, and lore about the outer planes, half of which is written in deep speech. You think you can sell that to a collector for quite a bit. The urn has the bodies of his wife and his kids.
Oh.
Not the bodies, the ashes of his wife and his kids.
Oh, but not Sarah, though.
Sarah can be set free now that he's been killed.
Oh, cool.
We'll do that to them in there. Let's see here. There's the acolytes below. So you find all sorts of treasure. Let's see. Let's do the treasure split, and then we'll do the endowment in case anyone has to go.
Where do we put our treasure?
You just
on DDB or what?
Oh, wherever you want, wherever you keep track of your character. And I will tell you which stuff is Adventure League treasure and which stuff is extra. So you can track that as well in case you want an Adventure League character. Okay.
After this, I have some quick questions for that about that lightning launcher thing.
Yeah, I'll be around. Can you? Oh, there it is. Oh, shit.
Okay. So we got on the noble, he's wearing boots of elven kind. The chime you found is a chime of opening. That should be right over here. You have 2 cracked rift globes. You have a potion of healing superior on the noble. Robe of scintillating colors on Vialis. Spell scroll, which he never got a chance to use because he was hammering you with his most powerful spell every chance. Yeah.
That's interesting. A spell scroll of counterspell.
Yeah.
Though. Huh.
I looked that up and it seems like it can be cast as a reaction.
Really? That's it? Yeah. Okay.
Spell scroll of teleport.
Oh, right.
Wand of magic missiles. Retribution of the Ancients book. And if no one of you can use that Retribution of the Ancients book, you could trade it in at Candlekeep to get a potion of watchful rest and a potion of healing greater. Is there anyone who would take that book if they had the chance?
Chitara would for purely
Chitara?
role-playing purposes.
Okay. Then we'll just keep the book.
As a cleric, I can't really use it, can I?
No.
Not really.
No, it's a wizard book.
Which of can you tell us which of those are AL and then
I'm not going to tell you now because I want you to take the treasure split as if none of them are, and then you'll get them all for AL, obviously.
Do you want us to roll D20?
Yeah, everyone roll a straight D20, please.
I guess it was more that Filch didn't want to take anything that was not, you know what I mean? He didn't want to take anything away from other people. That
I don't want you to play it that way, though, because otherwise I wouldn't split treasure up like this. You should take the very best thing you can take.
I would like to take Chitaro.
Filch. Burke. Chitaro.
Look up that robe.
Robe's pretty nice. And then Marcus. And then Filch, what would you like?
Just taking a quick look. Hughes.
The robe is a tune, unfortunately, but it's pretty powerful.
And it stuns?
It stuns, yeah.
And then there was the drift globes and the spells and the... All right. Yeah, Filch will take the robe, please.
All right.
Oh, oops. I'll let you copy me down there. I'm sorry.
Filch takes the robe with scintillating colors. And then Burke, what would you like?
Is the thing I can use maybe the chime or the boots. The boots are attunement, aren't they?
They are not.
Then the boots, because that will take the disadvantage off of my heavy armor.
Chitaro.
The Retribution of Ancients. The Ancients.
No one else is no one else is a wizard, so
Yeah, I wouldn't take
worry.
it.
Yeah. Marcus, what would you like?
Our chime of opening.
Chime of opening. Ivan, you get 2 picks.
Oops. So I will take the Wand of Magic Missile.
Nice.
Okay. And I will take the... I can't use the scroll, so I will take the Potion of Failing Superior.
All right. And then Marcus, what would you like?
I guess the scroll of counterspell.
And then Jotaro.
The crack. I'll do a crack drift globe.
And then Burke.
I'll
Well,
treat it like a lava lamp.
I can't cast teleport as a wizard, as a cleric. I already have a cracked drift globe. I will pass.
Filch, 2 picks.
Then he would take both of those things.
All right. That's the treasure split for you guys. And I'll send you a summary that has which things are AL and which things are not AL. So then back to the dungeon. And anyone who needs to leave, I will send out a summary tomorrow about everything you found. So the denouement. So you've ended the threat of the cultists. And in Greenfast, they learn about the actions of the cult that was so close to them, and they're shocked, and so are the neighboring communities. They undertake the process of clearing out the cult site, making what restitution they can to Vialis' victims, and collapsing the tower to seal off the entrance to the temple. Attacks along the tradeway drop off immediately. Farm folk are grateful to you for your actions and vow to become more watchful for unseen threats. As a unique tome, Retribution agents can be taken to the city court. Well, I'll tell you, nope, wrong book again. Young Fargo, the tavern keeper's son. You find out he was a new initiate, not yet been exposed to the worst of the cult's depravities. In time, he's able to come to terms with what he has done and make amends. And grateful old Fargo offers you the hospitality of the Bulging Cauldron, free of charge, whenever you pass through Greenfast. The ashes of Lady Maria and her 3 children, if you spread them in hollowed ground and grant them eternal rest in a ceremony, as you guys want to do that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
As the
Absolutely.
ashes are interred, the spectral forms of Lady Maria, Malik, Janice, and Tiana materialize before you. In silence, Lady Maria hugs her 3 children close to her as she meets each of your gazes. Sarah's ghost appears, her connection to the diary broken as her quest is fulfilled. The 5 spirits then vanish, their forms scattering like flower petals in the wind. Vekin, who had heard about this, weeps upon seeing Sarah again, and thanks you for what you've done after all the spirits have passed on. And that is the end.